for businesses? Any other important, how does it feel?
Well, it's in the right direction because I will share senior AC for instance, America, when it first happened in China, Trump's attitude was, China thing.
Yeah.
A China thing. And you hear TV say, if you 860 and they call 900, if you are about 950, from 26 dead, I call 29. If you are over 1,000. So, statistically, so Korea, almost 7,000. So, now nipa 56 and they of 7,000.
Yeah.
Next, America, nipa 1,000. Now, say I no pay, I do 31.
Yeah.
Nipa 31 and they were. So even when you another 1,000, which is 2,000, now another 31 were, they have far exceeded Korea, which means America has failed to control the coronavirus spread because no move say China for Nenya. So in the same, we should not have that attitude say China into we do a lot of business with Chinese.
Yeah.
That is my fear. Now we will fear constantly say at the CNN, hoping say we Becca said there's a breakthrough. Say yenya anodro because it's serious. What is happening is it's affecting world economy. Last 2 weeks, this week, last 2 weeks in America, Dow lose $9 trillion.
The stock market in the crowd performed drastically.
Dow, $9 trillion in 2 weeks. And then my almost online.
Online classes, yeah. Amazon lose about 7 billion just last week.
Now we hear Ghana is affecting our economy because then no more argument about it. The world price of fuel that has gone down drastically. We produce oil in this country. Our estimated and projected budget was $62 a barrel. Today, if it's 38, we'll lose 14. So, we'll lose 24. We'll lose $24 on a barrel. What it means is that it will throw you off your budget. Into projections are why you say this is the revenue you are going to get to finance projects in the country, and therefore your promises, you cannot deliver all. Into a very
so that's how it affects us directly as a nation.
Yes, it affects us directly because we are among the oil producing countries. So if oil price drops drastically, it affects your projected revenue, and therefore it will reduce the number of projects. And then with my
finance,
So, and a bit more argument about NDC for fuel prices that should drop. So, what the government and any government would have done is that since I am losing from the export of oil no side, if I'm also gaining with taxes because what the imported products, on the world market are reduced, I will let the price stay the same for a while so that I can recoup
what you are losing. The other end.
You won't get it as much as a hard end because hard end.
But it will keep you in balance.
So you try and stay the same price so that you can get more taxes to defray some of your losses. Free export. That is the only way you go.
But not to reduce the oil price. That means it will be a double loss.
Yeah, but the condition precedents and say, what we call trigger point.
Okay.
The trigger point is plus or minus. Say prices, unya positive a year. It drew certain pointer. I was said you reduce the price because what make it gains. So what I say, when it's negative minus,
then you beef it up.
Then you can increase, the price to beef it up. So if by law, and it's a law, Say a costro. Say prices more gainy dia. You have to reduce the price for people also to enjoy. So that when you are losing, you can also increase it for the government to make up the taxes in a year. Then you have to go by law. So I hear say MPA say it will take 2 weeks, which
to
is
come up with
which is the
prices.
16th, and definitely they have to reduce. What it means is that the government will have to cushion losses and exports of crude oil and the So indeed, directly, you are not saying indirect. A direct influence from your sales, and I will lose you. So it's affecting us.
I see.
So,
I see.
But
go ahead.
Controlling the coronavirus, difficult. The message Ghana for say, you behave who you could answer maybe about a bar, your culture, and your attitude. We behave just like Italians. I'm sorry what is happening to Italians now.
You pay hugging and kisses and touches.
I'm you may be serious.
Yeah.
I'm you may be serious. And I agyapong samsa. Sa na Ghana so yete. Nenra. The mini say me could this system I have to control my temper and the way I argue. But nipa bi also deal matter. Even the word coronavirus, when to me I'm holding it. And so yes, I was off no my obinim. You see, this kind of indoctrination.
Also, when you're oil.
Yeah, it's a coronavirus. And the amount is 40. I saw another video, maybe Esreno. What do you say? You see, President Trump downplayed this
pandemic, yeah.
And then I heard the discussion. She said, Bibia were taking it for granted.
And then you may assign about PM. Yes. Mr. say Oba now we video now about Madra now like video no now I share said be ya wadam for no wianom so ebe to me abejoy no na video no atumi akọ nanim. Ene yemfa ni agro kura nti Mr. say frɛ wo wia wadam fo obi bia wonim no bia sɛ omra na RAZ matrase. Abujanfo ene topic a media aba no very, very, very important. Sabre way, and can who here say, Yebijina, na yebedi Canada, Japan, home and come out, number no, and can ye baby or say, and can ye di and this for a home and come out. And Sabio and ye ma phone and this for ye. Now, ye papa na ye friend Canada, Japan, or see, oh, nyai ma party no, and to turn and ye ma, and this I know no so dear badia, and ye was a young Frenchiano. Na adwene emra na ho so bia na wure firi bibi kakra sabi obetumi akai ne ho abɔ ne ho yenka ne se wabɔ ne ho nkaye na de oyɛ nsa ne mfata bia no wagyaye na wahye ase aye campaign a campaign said ye party ba campaign for internal election said ye be ya ni campaign a oyɛ no obeye ne wo nyansa ne nimdeɛ kwan so na obeboa ama sabio party na nya absomdwie na party na atoto ne nneɛma yie sɛ de bɛyɛ a 2028 election no MPP ɛbɛyɛ konimdifo ɛwɔ saa election a ɛda yanim no enti ene Kennedy nko ho asɛm na ɛbɛka yɛnka asɛm bia yɛnkyɛ ɛbɛbɔ ne taw na yɛyɛ afrim. Yeah, man, we say, yeah, near my coso, media, but now my son, my prepare me near my way, so I could not sleep. Yan to us in young queen, I'm in fancy, I can say, my Yebs community, I'm a chap, I'll say hi, boss. Nima ko Kevin Kujo, Memo Aquaba Yepa, me, I'll see good evening, family, good evening. RAZ Media, Mechia Yepa, and a Khalifa Jabeng, or say, good evening, RAZ Media, me, I'm Aquaba. Sans no Moses and so more aquaba. Timothy down dankwa me mo akwa ba yie pa na agema prempe me mo akwa ba na me ma me sister ba akopɛ Diana Rivers won so no me mo akwa ba yie pa abusu ameso se share video no na like na yenko yanim me yanu ma mutie me yie pa muntie me na me won nsɛm ɛka ɛrekyerɛ mo video me di kan bɔ kyerɛ wi ɛyɛ Kennedy agyapong a bra na onyanye NDC for agent bra na believe to be an MPP member na onkonkoje pawerefo ema ne ho se okoya djuma e de ama NDC amanyoko ade wo mu ne Kennedy Agyapong yin na nim se oye nipa bi a oye pese me nkuminya pa enti sa papa no se obetwa ntro na de ohwehwe ne nsaka otumi kata nani etwa ntro ema ne yeye eni nti a Kennedy Agyapong NDC for timi abone pa why na adwene say he wants to what destabilize the party called MPP said the beya NDC for betumi anya chance na omo anwene election the next election said the beya apama oni NDC for akono NDC for ebeye ede amano eni nti a Kennedy Agyapong oye de oye ni nyina na enewa hu I'm coming to take you through some of the atrocities and I say can say violent speech has speech Kennedy Agyapong to me jina the national as a potential MPP candidate na all kind of Ghana for to be boss every day nyina wie na me de kire wie a ni akwa kobo video wa na oba abonten be ka kire MPP for say a mom Dr. Bawumia chance because of say Dr. Bawumia alusu seriously under the 2024 election. So he doesn't deserve another chance to go for the presidential election. And to say Kennedy Agyapong now year, you will see say Kennedy Agyapong have an agenda that he has. You know, we will not allow him to succeed because of succeeding in that agenda. That means the party called MPP will not have peace and we cannot come in power because the ONS said he is buying the minds and the brains of the people on the ground. A man for more underground, or to one adre. Kennedy Agyapong a kwambiso or praying who as a victim. He is conducting himself as if there is a supreme power be a one people among your konuma. Or then orderly against him. But there is no supreme power in the party that is fighting against Kennedy Agyapong. What he's doing is that he's trying to play the mind game on vulnerable people, more people among your konum. Can't you one say, ye to me be na force so a man for say more moon to about man obwa. Okay, engineer. Mimi Jaru kwaku apia mwakwa pa. Abusa maso say like video no na yakɔ yanim obwa kura there is nobody owo MPP amanyoko no mu a owo tumi sononko bi a ode yeden ode pushi Kennedy Agyapong say man enyira te say presidential candidate ana obi bia ni ho a sabi ode tumi bi chichire delegate bi MP bi nsa gu na chi say man nkoto aba emfa Kennedy Agyapong obwa the MP ne mpemfo na omo party no mo ye nyina ne say they are just trying to do what they believe will say the best for the party because omunim Kennedy Agyapong pa omunim ni ye sanso omunim Kennedy omunim Dr. Bawumia so the big men politicians no more party no the real politicians no more game no more omunim what is called politics no they have what? They have value. Kennedy Agyapong and Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. And no more who say Kennedy oye ankure hunu and oye de day. Omo who say the Kennedy yanu nyina oye for his personal interest. It is not for the party. And into a party form paying for no nyina no. Omo wo full support de ma Dr. Bawumia. And crofo na omo ache omo hu omo so omo kwedi Kennedy Agyapong achi no. Monka hu so omo ye nkrofo bia in the next election, their what them call parliamentary seat or more constituency, no, they are going to lose all. So they are just trying to find a manner to make some money from Canada, Japan, so that even when they lose their positions as MPs in their constituency, they can still have a way to make money. Say nipa bi ne te sɛ stika. Tie me yie pa. Say nipa no ebi ne te sɛ stika. Say nipa no ebi ne te sɛ wusu bempa. Agwa papo. These men has nothing. They have nothing. Omo ni bibi omo betumi de agina so abo omo bra. If it is not about politics, that is why they are trying to do whatever they can to be with Kennedy Japan, because Kennedy Japan is the person who gives money. Because him say we should go and talk with the people and tell the people our minds, our brain, our ideas. Adwene da ye team a ye pese ye mfa mra mebu man no. Ye nkone ko kan kire mpanfo mo party no. Na omo nyina so mfa nto aba enyi obi man medi party na ni ma. Ono no Kennedy Japan no. Ontumi mfa ne ho entoto Dr. Bawumia so. Enti ono de oye ne se opese omfa sika mbom ena nye dai ena mpevu ekwan ema ne ho. Se de ebe ya obetumi ababedi party na nim. But enye ye ene enye ye ochna, because ye no ma sabi onyankopon ama ya kwanya yatumi abiebie channels e wo social media num no. We will try to make sure say we will make MPP members to understand who is real. Why ankasa ena ye nipa bia sabio or believe in the ideology of MPP party, because me there be a country say aman yosem simple, very very simple, unless you don't want to understand. Aman yosem ni nyina ne say we all believe in one ideology. Just ye nyina ye di adwen ba ko bi achi. That is what we call politics. And the politics, in a party, in a political party, it doesn't even matter who lead. If actually we are going according to ideas and the manner of being a politician, it doesn't matter who becomes your flag bearer. What matter best, and then say, o party na ankasano, ebedi or minor nim, no den and took to any nyansa ni nim dia kese na ewo party no ode aye adwuma ama o man no afa ne ntoma pafra. Enti so obi wo party na because of party leadership nti otu ne hu si wo so pese on say party na e kire wo say he does not believe and he is not a pure member of the party. Temiye hey America Obama no yahwan. Who was Obama? But Obama was given the chance. Not he was given the chance. Obama ye pajano to come and lead a party to win power. Not because he was the most intelligent man among the party. Not because he was the richest man among the party. Not because he was, can I say, the most vocal, not because he was the most, you can say, a powerful man in the party. But they saw, say, Obama is somebody who can bring out a lot of people to come and vote for the party to win. And it's all your political party member. Normally, the Eudene, any the Odawa Kuma son say, party no be any power. And yes, say, you have to be the leader of the party at all cost. That is why I want to tell you, say, the Canada Japan no. Say we obi a odwene MPP amanyokuo no ho. Na wo mpese obeye odwan, obeye aboa e de ama obi a, forget about Canada Japan, because I'm coming to show you videos where Canada Japan was actually praising Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo during COVID. What Nana Addo has done, the things that Nana Addo has done that Ghanaians should not forget. Now my sensible video actually. When he wanted to come and become the president at the flag bearer of the party, and sama sani pakrona osentwana ho ekaye edito Dr. Bawumia ene Nana Addo also. Na wa ankasa waye entutuye why you 1212 be na wadwene ahu say Kennedy Japan or nipa bone or nipa fon on pay MPP ye on pay MPP ni your ye on pay MPP be ne power because no or yeah juma de ma NDC amanyo ko na bo Kennedy Japan pa said ye kwachi chama wuntume no se Kennedy Japan se oni NDC fo ni apama enka ya frɛ no because ye nyina ye nim se ya man contract ahodo awanya awaje hu sika di. So the man is working seriously for the NDC because you want sembi wo ho a say we a party member ankasa party na da wakoma so a you will never and ever say some things about your own party. But these are things that Kennedy Japan is able to say them. Kennedy Japan is saying them today across the media space. Adentia, he is doing the burden for the NDC. That is what is going on in Kennedy Japan's camp. Because Kennedy Japan in Crawford, they know credit. They are aware, say, Kennedy can never and ever win any presidential election in the country as of today. Fatu Timupa. But some of the people who are talking for Kennedy Japan are just behind Kennedy Japan, and they don't know actually the main game that the man is playing. They don't know the main game that the man is playing because Sasani Power Banner of the country say Ghana for nyina say omo peme amama be di o man nanim tumun to aba mame na me nkonkoji to me mfamra mo a ene bisa ho say o see NDC for non-political party people enyina say omo pe wo se bra na be di o man nanim dia ene papa adenti a wonko independent na wankasa womfa wanim nkoji to me no na mpono ma meye unit government obetumi afre most competent people across the country na odi omo abu man no adenti onye ne sa oboa onimu se ono no Kennedy Japan no okogina ye ntomma no onim say without MPP no he's nobody, but he just camouflaging the space, and some people with shallow minded are falling victims to Kennedy Japan's brain games. He just want to destroy the party so that he can go in bed with the NDC as he's doing. Now no more say Kennedy Japan come mahama fie. Eko su kire ne so omuntu asika ma no. Papa na me say enya o man ye no hwehwe. The man is just after what? The man is just after what he can chop. The man is just after what he can gain. The man is just after contracts and nothingness. Now, before Mahama will go back home, you will see how many contracts will be awarded to Kennedy Japan. Fatu Timupa. Me say, Fatu Tim. Kennedy Japan is working for himself. And this NDC government is going to what? Give him a lot of contract. Now, let's take this thing back. Where are they? Since the NDC for Bedi Ghana Kunway, who? Anytime NDC for ebenya scandal biana, MPP for yebesha se beka ho asem biano, na Kennedy Japan aka ne ho e wo MPP amanyokom. What is that? That is distraction. Temiye pa. Dabia NDC for beye de emfata na nsa nka fe na nka bere duru san campaign for I MPP communicators nke binya ba bia tena ni abo NDC for ja bia no na Kennedy Japan ama ne homene so e wo party no akwa distraction e de abre yen na we turn our face on Kennedy Japan na ye ja enema enema fun ene krono dia NDC for ye no ye ja ho asem na ye ka Kennedy Japan ho asem na NDC for afọ mu ho adi temiye pa asempa na meka chere Fatu Tim NDC for ko gina parliament e ko kan chere Ghana for say omutwa tax bi a ye frɛ ni emission tax Ye fa ho asema ye de ba abonten se ye ka ho asema na Kennedy Agyapong de ho ko join thank you to and all the problem ba ye and na the party MPP turn over to talk about thank you to ana meboa ka chem se meboa me nwe panyi bi Mr. Anthony or say Anthony o se ka chem se meboa na se meboa anytime and this if we be ye moade anka brena dru se nke be po mu gya no na Kennedy Agyapong a create confusion in the MPP. Tieni pa tieni yeah mo am child of work akra na yen to us na yes I say I've ignore you. I don't want to ignore anyone. Imame Esther Kebari mame wakwaba Emmanuel Alosebuno onso me chia ye pa Kwajo Abirifa me chia Gap Media me ya wakwaba pa Kofi Large mo wakwaba ye pa ena me ya Kofi Frank onso no me wakwaba. Let's continue with the topic that we are talking about. Munyina mo kai se Kennedy Agyapong o sheda transit te ya hu se o sheda te ya hu se our vice president Ekofa private jet Temiyo your vice president Ekofa private jet Eddie free UK eba Ghana adia na when NDC was in power they were talking about it assembly see ya na ye be ka ho asem pepepe minwia Kofi apia mwakwaba and Kennedy Agyapong sanko for a different issue the better system in the MPP house and on say Dr. Bawumia adidi Dr. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo atem and on Sanchez and Dr. Bawumia ko kan say sabio onyo no ne kan say yemfa yilevi mra na ni ba ne ho so na ena nsem bebre one ne communicators no now listen carefully Reverend Tim Fojo Ekofa a case ba say NDC for the Ghana airport adan Koke Island utie pa tie me ye pa tie me Kennedy Agyapong is an agent for the NDC and MPP supporters are falling victim to this man. Or you're very greedy. Or you're very now will be a ultimate 600 million Ghana city. Only 1 million command MPP for an alcohol for BBC for some Muramecha. Alcohol for Fox FM for some Muramecha Franco Ghana for Adam Bonnie. That team for Joe. Yo minya Gap Media me da sepa and minya Kofi apia me mo akwaba ye pa that Reverend in team for Joe this expose we ba ya na mu eduru na ye the downfall of the NDC pe Kennedy Agyapong brought in another issue say yawo ni nwa bi sekan ni supporter MPP for on a sekan and nkrofo na odiom every time that we have something to say Kennedy Agyapong will bring in another distraction. No other. And this is for the levy by Dumso levy. Dumso levy ya omode ba ya. Na babe ya sema ya usen MPP for yen kan wan sem more and this for yem mom yem den no. What has Kennedy Agyapong brought? And Kennedy Agyapong has brought distraction in the NPP by going to a funeral and taking advantage of the funeral to turn it into campaign. Utemi Yepa, the man is working behind closed doors for the NDC. Kennedy Agyapong, your politics are chill. Kennedy, on your presidential material, but what the politics in my chair, what the politics I say, Papa no or no politics, or the politics, or any BBI in politics, and any movement that he does, there is something secretly behind that. He is working for the NDC. Ye di levy aba Dumso levy ye twa Akufo-Addo ye twa Akufo-Addo ye kan say adapa ye twa miya say Anthony brapangem wakwaba ye twa Akufo-Addo adapa in opposition say Dumso NDC for say omo solve ya ansoro omo free sabio aban mu in 2016 enti Akufo-Addo nye hwe and now a day ye won't feel a kunya so at the Anthony a code doom some. Omo the whole taxi about taxing before most omo the best of doom so. Mahama Kaye. And this is 1.4 Kaye. Actually, omo buy almost there be omo de kwa koto fuel and kwa no fuel and quantia. Omo edge side deal no. Ye shall see a barber can one sema. Na Kennedy Japan. Asonija. Asia shall see a create distraction among the MPP party. Na mpacho me bisa wasem. Tiemi ye pa. Tiemi ye. Where in this earth? Where in this earth will a party member go across the country and talk nonsense about his own party? Now wusu bempanom kura sa asofofo akromfo yo mugu Ghana man mu hoyi. Asofofo agrada no mo bo amanfo kro no. So that private churches, one man churches are omudi Ghana fo awu no. Asore manu ntimi nkogina baabi kura nka semo ne mfa omo asore ho. Bekene de Japan de otimi kogina bonten kan semfon de fo no nkasa ne party ho. Owi a wasen kan kiro say ono no ye party ba. Enti koto abama no. Na omna medi party nanim. Kene Japan timi bie na no kan kiro no nkasa ne party so omo ye nkwasiafo, omo jimi. But otimi sambe kan kiro say una uye jimi ni no. Koto abama ne ma medi wanim. Tiemi yo, I'm trying to make you understand something. Kennedy Japan now ono timi sore kan kiro say ono ankasa ni party has failed in power no. Otimi sambe kan kiro say wo de to abama no mo anu nkodi party no mu. Na so kodi party na nima obeji tumi di abraw. Kennedy Japan otimi kan kiro say ni party na ankasa no 8 years in power na ombetena mo no party for man o mo ahwe won yadan obomoa ene ya power mo agu nchen edu se ko ono no tumi sanko sa ankrofo we no ho e ko kan kire mo se mo meto abama me na se me ba me ma mo nya adwuma ye abusia. Kennedy Japan is a big traitor. He's a traitor in MPP and he has a mission, a full mission, a mission that is being accorded with the NDC to execute them. Meaning, say, create confusion among them, divide the MPP party so that the NDC can silently win again. Because no Kennedy Japan, his interest in politics is just to get contracts. Because no, if MPP is in power, the Oyen said he goes from ministry to ministry just for contract. Obana wa man contract obedi watem. Obana wa man contract obeka unwa semone wa bonten. So Kennedy Japan no ankasa no, what he cares and he say somebody that will give him contract. He don't care if it is MPP or NDC. And remember, John Mahama knows this very well. John Mahama owns this thing very, very well. So he has able to connive with Kennedy Japan by promising him of contract. And now he is dealing with them. They are giving him contract and he's trying to do what we call divide and rule. Timipa, I want you to listen to me very carefully. He is doing what we call divide and rule. So what Kennedy Japan want to execute and say, obey to me divided the MPP into different groups. Said the beya yen to me kwano kro. The yen to me to me no free NDC for some. Why in 2024? That is the same thing that he wants to do in 2028. Elekadun semiri mwakwaba chas osebre brefo. Because how on this earth can you come and tell me, say, Obia Ekoto Aba, Onunya 67, 63 point something. Yes, he did also in 2023, yeah, as well, yeah. Because how on this earth can you tell me, say, Obia Yakoto about internal elections, only 60+%. A candidate here, yinya or non tone chain, I am na mefa war, unya 37%. Okra now so whole day. Me, I was samani, Memoa pa. Adentia, all what he's trying to do is that he want to what? Make sure there will be a distraction in the party, and for that matter, the NDC will keep on giving him contract, and by so doing, he will keep on becoming rich. Now, onyesikana moa wasiaba bekacho se kawanu tum because you belong to the poor family, poor society member. Entun to me and no yede enkasa emani ye. That is what Kennedy Agyapong is doing. Now, listen to this video that I'm coming to pray with you. Before Kennedy Agyapong turned to be an NDC agent, how he used to speak and how he's speaking today. You assume that now I have a lot of videos for you. It message our mother na like video no na share comment na yenhu na yenchiao. RAZ Media said that was when he made all the churches and their members started to hate the MPP and Nanado. When he started his fight against the churches, he knew what he was doing. That was when Yanko take Kennedy Agyapong when he was a pure MPP person. The time that he believed in the ideologies of the MPP, how he was talking. And today that is the NDC agent, how he talks. Yentie before, na yentuado. RAZ Media. But more na subscribe, na like video no mame, na yenko yanim.
Na makuma bom po. 2016. Na yenim Nana Akufo-Addo. God was preparing you to lead this country at this crucial time. So that ubeshe onu nyankopon na munyam. And that the whole world is praising this man. What I want MPP4 to know, you say, so what to say, obi criticizing Nana Akufo-Addo manning how because Bible no ankasa I think Matthew hona biom ka. Or say obia leader bia yan kan ho asem. It means he's not a good leader. Or say any man or any leader who is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right.
Yeah.
A philosopher has also repeated that. Yeah. Obi ever can wasn't. Or what she said, and Guano. And the MPP4 should stay calm, Ghana 4 should stay calm. We are blessed to have a leader like President Akufo-Addo. Now, COVID-19, say yes, God has time for everybody. Now, I yes, I will not do at a particular time. You be a I have that faith now from this year way and why say God's time is the best.
I see.
For Ubiandi and then so me Reverend Kennedy Agyapong kakra nsa na baba sem.
Reverend Kennedy Agyapong. Yes.
Say what day we hear some ebom paye chire nyame na wa ansa wa. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you. But he has time to answer your prayer or your request.
Wow.
I have learned a lot from this. And it's very, very important that we should take it seriously.
They encourage you on that.
Yeah. Because my dad, sir, 2008, any 2016, what the President Akufo-Addo buy and we're trying 8 years by law, by constitution, he has to leave power. And in Kamahama, and then this is for taking power. What would have happened in this country? With the way almost some Ghana.
Wow.
Adi papa biano omumpe because of politics. Na ushe munkofa Ghana from
China, huh?
Italy, Spain, Italy, Iran, Spain were the first 3 countries. Look at what has happened to them. Germany, we have France. President Trump downplayed the disease and said it's a China thing.
And underestimated the whole thing.
And then maybe about 27,000.
Ubi.
Yes, Namunti and ye.
Wow.
The 27,000 starts from March 12. March 12, 2020. They recorded 38. In 4 weeks, it's 27,000 in America.
Unprecedented.
With over 600,000 infected people of coronavirus. So Yankupon ye dini
Papa.
na president no so Yankupon man wisdom. I was a shutty a 1 more week. Yeah, I'm fan can be near 1 month. They more national security, any police for more court national theater. Meaning someone who catch you from 9 o'clock. But no more butching. Social distance, they don't even understand.
Abusan for what year pa. This time when Kennedy Japan was talking, contract Sam no ne wura ni mu. Aye, enemy gap e kano. I will send you, don't worry. Kennedy Japan bra no kasa wo ha no. Now the contract is flowing into his accounts. Kennedy Japan was benefiting. Greediness. Selfishness, you know. That time not there. That time not there. Na bibia koso ye. And he was even criticizing NDC and telling them, say, dear Dr. Bawumian and Adwaye no. It is something that you should never criticize them. Tell me ye pa, because I'm coming to play you a video that will shock you. Brana Nado a pushy sika, a pushy contract. Yedi cocoa board contract a mano. Yedi street light contract a mano. ECG contract a hodo. Ne so guni koto ko cho no. Sabrane dear. Nana Nado Danko Kufuado was the best president in the history of the world. But what happened? What happened? Actually, Kennedy Japan tends to become the evil, the traitor, the ungrateful man in MPP. I'm saying, yeah, Baba Bonnie in Archero, no what ye. Yeah, Baba Bonnie in Archero, no what ye. Now, I want to play this video to you. I want you to hear one Kennedy Japan was openly firing NDC about Dr. Bawumia. I want you people to know, sir, the Kennedy, you know, say one thing you will fall victim to his mind games. But so you'll be a wide dream mudaho. Say you'll be a dream quachiri. Say you'll be a sabu. Unim the echo amanyo se moi. You will never allow Kennedy Japan to what? To abuse you with his mind games, sir. Opo ewo MPP amanyo konum. Ni nyina ne se ono nko a epese yemfa de wo wiase nyina ema no. Temiye. Kennedy Japan say enema ewo MPP adodode ewo MPP se yamfa ni nyina amana. Se yamfa ni nyina amana ene on tiase ema Dr. Bawumia enni ne hene. Na ye ka kire ne se MPP amanyoko na da ho no enye ono nko a na odi bia efata no enye ono nko a na edi adodode wo party ne mu efata no enye ono nko a na ye obi a wabo party no. So that does not make him the only person that can benefit from the MPP, but rather no other people too can also benefit from the party. Temiyepa, don't fall victim to Kennedy Japan mind games. Or you're very trickish. Or chilling the Mahama, or ne Mahama ne bonko tafre. Na kokabi mayentia, o se mama me president and be president ya. Me bie nyuma ama mwenye biaye. Da ben na sabio press obi ebedi president ansa wenye juma ye. Watime me nyuma. Na se o pese wo mfa oman ni sika mom. O pese wo medi oman ni sika. may use a kind of absolute power be. Now find then every here for now fan creating you mama or ma. Now fan unia son country say yaw am any president ya. And I say Munti video where ye pan a video where be shoko. When Kenya Japan was seriously defending Dr. Bawumia and applauding Dr. Bawumia for the good job that Dr. Bawumia has done. Video we be shoko pa. Na me person de nyantoba se na me mo video we nchiro. Me so say oh ha na o video na wa den na wa share na wa like na wa comment so say the be ya wo nuanom ne wo nafofo nso e be nya like say about life na o mo abejoin yo. Video no na tie video no.
Someone who do bebrebe no MPP amanyoko ne hwe no munya kra wasim MPP no ne adonu na abato aye kwakoto no MPP amanyoko ne hwe nipa obo ne ho mode a wogina ne nan so betimi aboa ama oman Ghana tumpo nipa wa bin yie no betimi aboa so MPP amanyoko no etimi agina ne nan so ma amanyoko no daache ayefe wono ena wo mu beyi no ama wadi wonu manim akọ prefranka akokutu franka de ama amanyoko no e wa abato wonu ebeto ni mu na wono ne miafo na de ohina Japan no wonya kwan bia nipa wono de wobeto abade ama no eye mampene be de Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia chese wo nipa bia wo bo ne homodin wa ya de papa na emfa ho ba bia wo firi da bi won konkoto abane ma no se wo firi apie ana se wo fi anafo ana wo fi atifi ana wo firi na emom wo to abane de ama no se wo bia wa ben na nadwi mu aboma ye nti ye de wo man Ghana hye ne nsa wo betimi ahwe Ghana so eno no wo begina so e de ato aba no e de ama no.
Yeah, we are competent. Our full so much on hold on. My president, the Kufuor chance 21, 22, 23. Yes, you can start. We don't have a problem. But then you are come. Do good party. You can't see and cut. You are not cut yet. You're here. You will cut yet. Why? And what party? Number one of the young students. Do we learn from us? Do we? Now we should be bold to criticize or be of a cassette. North and because NGC for that man was going to be so at Anthony. I mean, I'm one more argument in your Abayo. Why? That Mummy history. NDC, why no much you from Ashanti region to a presidential candidate and now vice presidential candidate. I didn't see a mood there. If you have more Casa and a more argument and a way of nothing and a way a punky and a way a clean and a way and crime. Rubbish. They don't have the party. Anybody who is competent that can lead the party, irrespective of where you come from, who will vote for you. And they support me. They also choose either Northern or Botarian. Either Northern or Botarian. I don't see any among us over their party, the NDC for party, Northerners or Botarian. I will vote for Bawumia not because he's a Northerner, because I have seen that the man is competent. Yes, of course. I love him. Yes. For me to be supported, I love him. I equally love Allah, especially Bashir Yaku. We have them. Samuntu Boss, Mama Papa for the second term. Mama Adina Mujina, Mo Fantani, not all rules for 3 years. Who said, ever better clear. Who should sustain the last Kufuor so that Ghanaians should give us a chance. But right of inception, we are defending the party. And I'm not disintegrating party who we are. Some we are not but who you a party. And the Muslim people for one issue we are but we are politicians, I don't have a problem. But our time when and I come and I fancy and I shanty and I Northern and I Botanian and we are all Ghanaians. We need somebody who can lead the country, irrespective of where he comes from.
We a central match with the new for Kennedy on in Japan. Sansa to Akasi Bonoso. A central match with the new for Kennedy on in Japan or there to NPP Amanyoko many name same. Amanyosemu mu, Amanyosemu, Abusiamu Chichemu, semi Frihano, Wamunya San Senya de Babua NPP say Amanyoko, watch I say, and found one in the pan baby will free.
Yes, Abusiamfue. Sawati video, no. You heard it by yourself. That was Kennedy Japan when he was milking the country through MPP. But Brana Nado catch and said Dabi where the beer ye when the pafufro su nibi ma obi so ho ntono ma party supporter bi su nya nimonyam kakra wo party no ma obi su nya contract ni bi nya pe Kennedy Japan so onte ase brana nado ehu akwa we ka kire ne se papa yi enye tumi no ye mfa nja manfo ajapade mfiri won sam na mom ne ye de tumi boa oman Ghana fo ma emon pia ho to no pe Kennedy Japan so onte ase ade ntia wo se nipa mete se me enti se wo yam pipini na wuti baabi na wo ye wo ho dafre wo titi wa moto na wa ankasa wo sere. Secondly, Japan is coming to lead the party for your interest, sir. My friend, my brother, my sister, you are making a very big mistake. Miriam Evans and Kama Kofi mo akwaba yepa. Wa ankasa TV video no bio. You heard the video when Kennedy Japan was telling you say Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia is very, very competent and he will stand and vote for Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia 100 times over Alan Tremanten, even though he loves Alan Tremanten. Dear Nancy, what has changed? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. Dear Nancy, and Kennedy Japan to me kwatena babi. Ebie na no kase. Ena notness na mama omobedi party na nim. Ena Bawumia di ofiri hine be wura party no. Ena da ben oba party. Say, hey, Kennedy, say also umpe peace. Ewo social media no so a. Ye mu bi me yedi wa chiacho. He, ene ma mafie ntem. Se be ba fie ntem a ho. Nka audio sha me pone ne pa de a kire oman Ghana ma say Kennedy Japan is a traitor. Ah, ye wo videos wa Kennedy Japan ankasa ti FM ni radio so. Analysis of cost of living in America after COVID. Or the receipt the ankasa for America by Ghana so the betre Ghana for about how the COVID has drastically affect negatively on the global economy. But say ni pano or no team kwatamba be kan kire Ghana for say the dollar to CD exchange now about 2022 no, it is because of incompetency of somebody. Kennedy, bow down your head in shame. Ye knew atemo. Yenom no. Yanuate. Ye betrasia. We will not insult you to say the uncrow for one yeno. And now yansu ni attempt said they would dim pain for attempt no. We will let you understand the fact with your own audio. That is what you are going to pray. Hey, the video way, just the beginning of this video. Let you some Kennedy Japan not all can COVID. The effect of COVID on global economy. When he started becoming agent for the NDCT.
If you are in America, in Nipa 1,000, which is 2,000, another 31 who are, they have far exceeded Korea, which means America has failed to control the coronavirus spread because no move say China for Nenya. So in the same, we should not have that attitude. Say, China we do a lot of business with Chinese. Yeah, that is my fear. Now we will fear constantly. Say at the CNN, hoping say, we Becca said there's a breakthrough. Say yenya anodro because it's serious. What is happening is it's affecting world economy. Last 2 weeks, this week, last 2 weeks in America, Dow lose $9 trillion.
The stock market in the crowd performed drastically.
Yeah, Dow, $9 trillion in 2 weeks. And then my mom school online.
Online classes, yeah. Amazon lose about 7 billion just last week.
Now we hear Ghana is affecting our economy because then no more argument about the world price of fuel that has gone down drastically. We produce oil in this country. Our estimated and projected budget was $62 a barrel. Today, if it's 38, we'll lose 14. So, we'll lose 24. We'll lose $24 on a barrel. what it means is that it will throw you off your budget. Into projections are why you say this is the revenue you are going to get to finance projects in the country, and therefore your promises, you cannot deliver all.
Okay, into what? Kennedy Japan was lecturing Ghanaians on the effect of COVID on the global economy, and especially how negatively the COVID was dealing with Ghanaian economy. Now, Kennedy Japan in Nkrofo, Minya Gab Media Simimisa say, Abedina no to any or interview no, no yejma wa ne two no, or hefa. Dear Nancy, our yejma wo ne two hobium. Brana be catchere. Brana be catchere. Also, that also workers 7,000. There be 7,000 workers. A bimu. Hey, na sikase na Kennedy Udema workers. What is the salary that you are giving to your workers? Also, my assumption NGA. Kennedy, what's it say? And they would defend Akufo-Addo. Na busie. Yenko some videos around here. Did you hear how this man was talking in the video? Now, come with me and let's listen to what Kennedy Japan is saying here. This man, you see here, you know, I don't understand why we MPP niba. Now believe we say MPP amanyoko no a capitalist political party. MPP amanyoko nye party bia oba bedi Ghana konwa oye ne te say NDC for de no. Ye gigi o man ne to na yase a chadi o. Dabi. Some MPP amanyoko no capitalist no. Omo na omo ba omoji oman ni sika omo de toto akwan mu yie se de be ya oman ma bia no oman ba se wo ye oman ba nko dia in one way or the other no yebe breki anase yebe create opportunities won so no betumi aba be ye ni patitire obi enti se obi be ka kire so ye MPP ni na mbom no de o ka kire on se aban bi be di akonwa wan ma wufi ameche sika ma wanni wamfa wa jumam na mbom no wa creative free education o si hospital o yi aka akwan enti no wo ye supporter wa bitre wa kan wo se sa nipa no o ye egoist or ye selfish person because the Akufo-Addo lead administration ajuma omo ye nyina ne se omo push the ideology of the MPP which is to create possibilities, equal opportunities for all Ghanaians. And the Kennedy Japan, when I'm so a corrupt human being, you know, he will talk with you with corrupt mentality. My kind in the piachro. Me can asinipi. Me channel our him face with from Kennedy Japan Junior. Men are met hey. You see, obi a open asem, obi a odono, odin sem fon. I was on Timmy when a new work was swim non can or crencheno. Hey, be an assassin and journey. And I'm say Kennedy, you be or no, a buying, or my home now, offer who dinyana huntino. A buying or beba or yen a juma, or be concentrate on the young can say equality and I say equity in the society. No, he is not fine with that because he wants his personal interest. And the enkopem say, ye did contract ne every possibilities inquire directing to the Kennedy Japan family. No, he's okay. But say I'm fan ko Kennedy Japan family. Near the course Sebio Macdan family. So no sunya ne ho kakra. Kennedy Japan man ho. Odare ne ho wabutu wadwa ontiasie because he wants to become the most richest man in the country. Not by anything, but through your taxes that they pay you. Now, Kennedy year lecture we you know we you know. Afe akwa we. Na enemenka meka. Ene meka neka ne mesi me boaka. Timaso so dey like video no. Na share mame. Abusia, the entire Kennedy Japan edwa ya. Osha say he will go against Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia. Mamenchiro mu yenate ase. Yeah, eti hai. Me ameti hai. Efreme Mr. Mafu, aka RAZ Media. Ebinu frame Mr. MM. Money making machine. Sana ebinu frame. Die wo mu nie. Yen tan Kennedy Japan. Yen tan no. But asisire. Sa oye wadwen se wo tumi. Enti wo pese wo mfa tumi sisire hiafo a. Me as a righteous man, mente wase ene, ente wase ochina. Die enti ameka ne sa, tie ne ye. Asase bi da akra. Aye busuan bi asase. Sa asase no. Canada, Japan had an interest in that land. Kennedy say, Akufo Addo, Nana Addo danko Akufo Addo, tikesi a ori adwe. Emfa sa asase na mano. Even though the land belongs to a family, no, Akufo Addo mfa ni tumi enkwaje sa asase na mfa ma ono no Canada, Japan. Unlawfully. Said the ebe ono no Canada, Japan no. Obe to me create a company B with one district, one factory agenda no. Na ono edi ayede enya ne ho. Ena na na do catch Kennedy Japan say, Ken, adie we die, mean to me ye, because to me na Ghana for the mama no. Yam fa mama se me mfa nkosisira mamfo njo ajapade emfiri wonsam. Asase na Kennedy wo ka ho asem no. Asase na asem e wo court. Enti mesere wa ase nyanto bo asema wo ho. Na yema court njeje whom the land belongs to. Do you know what happened in Jubilee House? When Nanado said this to Kennedy Japan stood up. Same way, it is coming direct from the corridors of Jubilee House. Temiyepa. Kennedy Japan sorry say, and ordinance nifa say, and born Nanado Akufo Addo at table as the table to say boom. Say on tiasie. And Nanado here Nano say, hey Ken, are you so arrogant like that? Get out of my office. Temiyepa. Kwasi ampanyina wote se America o. Kwasi ampanyina se wote UK o. Jimmy bi a wote Germany a unnim de ekọ. Na wode onkwasi asem, wode wo Jimmy eye nkwasi adwuma de ma osisifo bi. Temiyepa. Kennedy Japan si na Nado mfa ni tumi a Ghana fo ato abade amano no. Enji obi asa asem fa ma no. Enam se na Nado ante ase enti no. Kennedy Japan so de ne sample na Nado table so sample sheet table no. Ena na Nado palm no efiri ne office. It is from there that Kennedy Japan decided say he is going to fight against Jubilee House. Enti Jimmy a Odama, oye no can no vote. Eyo mame, eyo papa, eyo nana. Ena nka Kennedy Japan si yemfa to me. Enkoji mabusu ansa asemfa mano. Nkebe yode. Ha? Nkebe yode. Now you know, me say ene ma mantem. Entimentimi ansearch the correct videos on campus me famra. Me I watch Kennedy Japan on boiling point ya. On one kasa bi na num eka say so mo say ade na omo nte ase dia ene we will see what is going to happen. I will say that video tomorrow and I will play it for you on another occasion. So Miriam, how can you consider such a greedy human being, selfish man, traitor, disrespectful man, an arrogant human being like Kennedy Japan to come and lead a party who fight for the people of the country? Onyare, omodam. Ah? Una out here can no vote no. Be being hauti. Are you not suffering from mental sickness? Are you not a slave to a rich man? Unim se Jimmy Dokro wa uhu skani bi ana wotu odi na chia. You cannot think for yourself, Anna. Kennedy Japan, this is what he wanted from the MPP. he wanted to use by force. Yadi koju obi abusua asase. Yemfa tumi nkwaji obi abusua asase mfama no. No mfa nye de ope. Se yanti ase anye saade na amane de a enye tumi na wa amane kwan amana nye saa nkwase ade no obeko ntia saa tumi no na tumi na afiri power eno ena Kennedy guso a oya mo amunnim nsama e hyase mo nama mo yedede no can no vote. Kennedy knows that he can never lead MPP party. Kennedy Agyapong knew that he cannot win any election in Ghana. What Kennedy Agyapong is doing is that he is also obetete MPP amanyoko no. Enti eya tete na oka aye no. Eno na ogu so a otete party no. Na mom no onu nim na kumba mo fita say he cannot. Enti de besi ni say ajimifo na omunim de ekombekwa akodi na chi no. Yekoto aba na obelusu. Se olusu a he will trigger anger in them and they will not go and vote to support the MPP. Said the Omoye in 2024 Asante region. Tiemi pa. Tiemi pa. Tiemi pa. Fawajini Dimachi. Let's talk as a human being. Let's talk as righteous men. Let's talk with the dignity and with the ability of brainer. Nana nyankopon bo human being or the kaya hono. Yem fair non kasa. Na ye emotional nonsensical dede ye social in the media no so. Moma enye ye kasa wo memfa adwene nka ho. Enye da bia na ebe transe didi amamfo atem. Enye da bia na be ma sikafo obinu ma yenim their sources of wealth. Yenim kwa omofa so a. Yenim kwa omofa so a. Yeah, Karif Jabe me mwakwaba. Enipa bi na yenim kwa omofa so omunya omusika. Yebe ja omomo omudi omusika. Amanage, manipulate our senses and rumors in us. Temiye. Me nkese sika bi sika fin. Sika fin. O ma me yare a utim de ko hospital mane ye. Enti I will never say so be sika fin. No. Kennedy is a rich man. But your richness, your wealth, it should not be a weapon against the poor man. That is why I always love Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, because they stood on their feet. Seydou Abdullah Issa Memwakwaba, I'm always around, bro. They stood on their feet as a man of integrity. They conducted themselves as a leaders of a country, not as puppet for one man who believed to be the most richest man in the country. And because Nana Addo stood up for the Apfour family, Kennedy Agyapong is going to fight Nana Addo from that time until Nana Addo will go out from power. And is going to destroy the MPP because the MPP decided to say no to him. Hey, whom are you following? Oh, yeah, Karif Jabe. This microphone on we did it. Oh, yeah, huh? Ah, na Abusha, yeah, oh, dear papa with pa. Obi a waje contract ahodo wo party. Na po na da bia kwa no so na no obo na po na baso no obi so on de nti obo na po abaso because na po enam party do any party nti na processor contract no de ama papa we say g na fa support to party base no na yenko yanim enti da bia so na obo na po abaso na me bisa o say upon all the contract na popushi ye edema papa we no the constituency and wadi MP ho for 20 years no o free akonwam no adwe money ni nipa boni semunti no he was not even able to campaign there for the people to vote for the MPP candidate. We also be we ni wia na ye fe ne raf no kwase ampanyi bi o so ye MP no so so ye lawyer o me the Kennedy de mi ni na temani ye yo mi ntumi ni na temani ye ye but omo di na chine de me twa bomo papa mo de munya me twa bomo. Hey, Canada Japan supporters, mo de munya mo me timi twa bomo rough. Misro mo Kennedy, and I give him some respect because he's an elderly man. And as a righteous man, I can say the truth to him. I will not insult him. But in Crawford, no Mudina chair, Jimmy Fonkwasiafona, or Munim de Omoyo. Almost MPP for Omo Aya de Eboa Papa, we managed say ye eba party no. Omo mum na minya mo ameka madwene didi mo atam se mo ye moa. Unsua nyansa. Mo ye nkwasiafo to think and tell me say Obia all election ono ankasa ni party leadership e fatimi sori tia no ye campaign tia no on their stronghold etiminya 42% ya ujimi nti unam social media so ka kire me say wanya 38 onya aboa na ndisi ni kura ba kasa say de wo kasa oso amenka say wajimi unjimi say oya aboa because one kasa wani tuasa papa no wanya 38%, wanya 42%. But enam and senkekan and kwasiakikantino, you have allowed yourself, you have Yankan said, you have deliberately decided, say, you will say some papa in 38%. Abra also MPP ni. Unsa Jimmy. Now let's go back to Canada, Japan. Se Canada, Japan, you be a sabio, open to me or MPP amanyo konum. And I say, rare, truly say, his wishes is to come and lead the party for power. Canada, Japan's way of campaigning would have been different. The tactics that he's playing is divide and rule. The oil, it is only about divide and rule because of say yamfadie or farmer. Enti oba na oba bedi delegates atem na oba bedi grassroots for atem say moye moa mo jimi mo te ha 7 years in mo party na wa ban mu mo anya hwe tio me ye pa e ha RAZ Media utumi like video na ekoya nem oba na oba be kan chiro say we ya aboa wa jimi uni mu nyansa ye yusu te se candle light ba pe na ye dum candle che say ye yusu ye do ekwaji tumi a na ya ka wahye but on kan chiro di ono Kennedy no onya free party no on kan chiro contract ahodo a wonya free party no on kan chiro sabio privileges a ono Kennedy Japan no wanya a free MPP party on country no de wadwene di agro contract ye de man no ye de man say onye sika na nka watumi dia support grassroots but onya no oni na busua acha di na waye ne ho pompo so ono na wo sika e wo party no asikafo ka mo ho bom e di sika she Kennedy Japan sam so nkoto ka asem famra party na party mfanya campaign obedura oso ono de ni sika ene koto he obwa oji 1.2 billion ni via common pickups kro no nkwantumi ntom fama party no na oba be kan to say eye onu mom na ato party because him say na niewu because of what he was not able to do for the party na yento aso ne yenko yanim na menkyerɛw how ungrateful Canada Japan is say utumi set agenda utumi ebo homodren ye nkwasia campaign edigu MPP amanyoko na nim asechire Ghana man manyina now my MPP for ma efili say they have been cheated na eno achi utumi sign ko ekotwa wo ho samba beka kire yen say enipa bi anya numbers ntino ema ye nsane mfa no nko se onkodi yanim akire Kennedy we nipa pone. We are very wicked man. You are very diabolic. Obi odi wachi bia ni nyansa nso a Obi odi wachi a oye aware. Na odi didi wo ho de. I understand say odidi wo ho. Na obi odi wachi a why to say na ordinary ashe wo mu. Now believe you say you are the savior piano. I think that person needs to be buried alive. Aye. Ana se nipa bi odi wachi a auto Kennedy is the hoper. Sa nipa no ohia se ye be china kuntu no ho. Ye twene chima pa na ye ni nyansa kakra. Because Kennedy agyapong is the downfall of the MPP 2024 election. Temiyepa. Kennedy agyapong is the downfall of the MPP 2024 election. And I'm telling you with evidence. Because so to me kojina platform so, radio stations so, TV stations so, a campaign bit say we abreye internal elections na enye presidential say uni NDC for na anya na wo kasa tia your opponent na mom no timi kojina wo kasa tia wan kasa waban in that manner. It means to say you had a hidden agenda, and that agenda was that you were working for the NDC to come in power to protect yourself from being persecuted and also to vindicate yourself. Momenti a video way. Some are Kennedy Japan kai.
Your own.
Right.
Sell your ideas, but
Yes.
you are Nipenyere Bodopa, a vice president.
Right.
He's an economist. I know you're also an astute economist. Has he failed in a Akufo-Addo government?
Oh, of course, yes.
He has failed.
Yeah, of course. The man said, when Mahama media no grace in Lumumba and I can Japan or my NDC ammunition, NDC for Muntikuruma. When the man said, say, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. When he was saying that $1 was 4 cedis, and now NDC for say 3 cedis, 80 pesos, and today 11.5. The rate of depreciation. What are we going to say? And to me, the baby, no credit be any account. Now they were unfairly and or a mate.
But the failure here, the MPP party.
But Ebasa digital dia unka say MPP, I know there you take credit. Ebasa bibi nya dia who say now a mate. Please, you see, I don't want individual, but media means so we makamachiro. I was expecting the year 2016 or economy was a year and compensation see our call round to make economy was. He talks about digital. Let me tell you something. Because
okay, Titi Omiya. Moti first video na mbocho na Kennedy Japan actually abedi muse. The effect of the COVID has drastically affected all global economy. The one who said Adrian Moneneba Timuno, he's accusing who? Dr. Lahaj Muhammad Bawumia for not being competent to manage the economy. Tell me you, what about boy in Adrian? One want Adrian Moneda kwa with him. One will say Nipa Bako, Nanumun Semi 70. And then there, I see Dr. Bawumia has failed. How can you be on the national radio and a national television and open your wide mouth and tell the whole nation, say, your party, which you want to come and lead, party, I hope so many media anymore. I fail it. And Obekans asked him, no, were you expecting a sternness, a man for Omunya MPP4 to come and vote for your party? Ken, you had an agenda. That is the first video. Yento asame mo second video mfanchiro. Listen to this video too. Listen.
Well, you're not here and Kwa Bemono and Kwa Kachiro say Begis Kanekoto. So you're not Confucius. Or see, if a man saves your life, you are indebted to him for the rest of your life. So anybody obebuamen medineka, any position I have to pay him back. anyesa ochina mintimi nkono.
And now you're very greedy. And in fact, you cannot go back to Nanado. You cannot go back to the MPP government any time because you have disobeyed the rules, the natural rule you are talking about. Say, if a man save your life, you are indebted to him because a MPP and a save your life. It is the MPP that makes you become whom you are. But then, inside of you to feel to be inducted with the MPP, you have really turned to become an illness in the MPP party. We are cancer, a MPP party. No, yentuado.
Enti delegates no, enya obi a oba kachira wo say, first of all, wo ho chiro no. Oba wo nchen, utimi ko ni nchen ma ne boa wa na. Oboa wa atoma no, no problem. I don't like ungratefulness. Enti wa your papa na wo gidie wo no mu atoma no. But a kwanya omo de police station executives for afaso abepim sabre M11 say omo ne aniwuo ese atimi ko omo nchen edi sika ko daada omo so omo nto abama omo. Me, I have defended the police station executives, the grassroots, because I believe in them. Submit Kwame Agyapong ohia ni Lazarus oba metimi abeye nipa kese ema me kasa kire wo de a ka hu se aban bi odwene ho bia wonso anya yepo sa wo na wanyini a oba edaachi ebetimi ayeye achenkene Japan.
Okay. And Kennedy asema okay, you make no sense here. Because if you are talking about a government papa, anya ye ama okurano oba da chibetumi asi ya. Enya na na do abanya na which abanya are you talking about? Ah, abanya oba ya osese ahiafo made omoko school. Free for free. Abanya oba ya ototo ambulance di begu Ghana maimu. Now who can Japan out upon all the contract that you had? Apart from so far man for Juma now exploit your hey, we don't want to go deep or Kennedy because the job that you offer to Ghanaians are exploitations because you pay them peanuts. Some of them are working with them without contracts. You don't guarantee their future for them. But you see what you are saying?
Enti says Sikano, first of all, we are not here and Kwawa Bemuno and Kwawa Kachiro say Begis Kanekoto. So ye Najuma ya and Kat Najuma Bechero. Say, I dear say in my Tishahu, and two mamma namin twasso. But Mudia, Munya Munkwa Muria, not Sabi, Madasun Diasek, delegated here, O Madron at that is same Kuto. Into the Sika command and not agreeing on Nani, no assault to Abama. Na esenia light off waban was so candle light ni nyaba on pe no say dum candle that is exactly what our leaders are doing to the grassroots and the polling station executives. So media me catch no Bible no say ni o waso no ontie ye besi usu a nke ehwema emfia sun. The youth of this country, how can you even vote for these people who have been in government when they take a decision?
Listen to this show. Listen to this. Here, Kennedy Agyapong was indirectly campaigning for the NDC. Was it the youth of this country? How can you vote for these people who are in government and they are making decisions? One kasa party na oka ho asem say Kennedy Agyapong enti we one kasa party ho asem na oka ana say you are campaigning against the NDC at that time. Kennedy Agyapong, is that the way that you talk? Say utimi biewa no e ka kire Ghana you to say why should they vote for MPP leadership? Adentia, they have been in power and they are the people who have been taking decisions for the country, and according to they have failed. But 3 minutes ago, I played a video where this man was praising Nanado. What has changed? This is a bomber question to you. Yantuado.
Abra what in feels in feels soon unya jumanya. And these same people are coming to you. When you media and Juma more and Yabianye. We are saying any part when you yam or bow bemo anywhere Juma way. Unya Juma ya. Utiwana u eji now agwingwina utirimu tutu. Yes. And the media may opportunity adiama me make such a delegate ni say. Monkai mo servant can Japan wa fight your mama because I believe in you say if we give you opportunity once you bet me I yet second Japan and now more than can Japan and I will be proud to see Ghanaians enjoying happily. You go to work, come back. What you say? When your girlfriend, boyfriend, must start a family. That is how life is.
Honorable, MPP government.
And 10 year power. 10 year power. Any pakroya. Who say your life changed because your father sent you to school. One kasa wa numa semo. O papa edu ko school ti and a ma life change. But president or no na man for medical school no. You come here and tell them say president way. But what the president need to do is to create jobs. Kennedy, you have been in America for several years, and you are even a citizen of America. Kennedy Japan and his supporters are moti America, ebinum to America, ebinum to UK, ebinum to Germany, ebinum moita di kuromuha. I want you guys to come out and tell me the number of companies here. Muye Juma Wuma, a state-owned companies. Kennedy. Yeah, the Sikama or Sefa create Juma now the Sikana your kwasi ade de ope. You don't create job for people. You turn around and you come and condemn the president who has been given substance. You kind of saying, Obwa companies simple say they should take advantage of in you kind of say tax exceptions binuma. Ebe boama mutimidi be nyuma. And this is for a campaign more power. What kind of tax exceptions are they giving to entrepreneurs? Pray. So, kakra wonko benya dintino. You were bold enough. Yes, and I'm making you more tax exceptions than I watch it. I say over be a steel factory so one you. All your materials you brought in without paying tax, and you don't recognize that that is the effort of the leadership to create jobs in the country. Ken, you have really disgraced yourself. Momento asuni nkweni na tamuko. Aye. Now yanko ti another video. Stash factory, yes. Into another
video. To judge is a very good question. I would say we're fairly. Yeah. Why? I know, because he says so many things. I say when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. Today, your exchange rate is $12 point something. I'm not no cancer 4 CDs. So what message is he going to give? Osha ahunchira abaya. I don't need to tell you what you are saying. Ghanaians are going to judge him based on all the things he said and what is happening today. That is why it is risky. But omukura positions, executives, ministers, are creating polling station executives. Dangerous for us. Because who say Jata? What now don't say Kushim. What kind of temptation is this?
Jata no. Who is that Jata? What being a num? Tell me.
And I will not dwell on so many things. I don't want to personalize, but you have asked the question, and I don't want to lie. I have to let you know. And yes, sir, his issue is his issues. I want to tell the delegates what I'm going to do for them if they vote for me. What I said, then they themselves will compare the two. I don't want to come here and downgrade anybody. But if that is your perception, who be some India, the gospel truth, yes, based on the same be okay, they say, I'm sorry.
Okay. My final question there. And Tabushing, so what you video I'm about your first now? Kenya Japan was explaining to people the global economy, how it has been kneeled down by the COVID. But another, Kennedy say, Sansam Nubian and the free. Adentia, Adremonia Bani Tim. I. You see, Adremonia ba once a fence and tuntum ni tima, not moja edanano. Kennedy is a traitor, a betrayer, and somebody that you can never trust. Tie video we so na ene me nkobo video bi nchiro na me sign more video bi nchiro na me nchiro why this man is a very dangerous person in the party. Tie
no man me kan nchiro say oh vice p na ba say na me de me na be hye wona ase ama weti aso yi da bi obetia obi wutia ne na so a obetia obi echim ne nan ama na kan yie enti no owone omo papa enti o se mu nyina mo hwe ma no kasa yie because ono no onfa na aseminsie na de agi na bufuo kura ne se ono ote ho no owo eye steel plant employ thousands of people. Osansi was the biggest coal store in the whole of Africa. Opa Raymond nim ho obesumi akwa akokyere mo na mo ankasa mudimani akokyere se ono ntwantro enti no wo wote wana sa aban etua wo rent ma aban etua wo house girls aban ema wo fuel dia wo hie bi aban de ma assign ma security pay so a wan den na onim nipa he na wa employee omo no month ya ba ye wo July by 28th July monthly date ni ye by 28th July na wotua nipa 7,158 workers. 28th of every month biya no mo salary didem. Otua mo kana wo. Why na otua neka? House girl cry otutu edwa ya ma. Aban na otua neka. Enti emba mbegina ha embekeka sensa ni de na ye bebre mo ma yentie bi na yenko.
Strategies any baby as namun. It is only Ghana. And I would the economy ni ko IMF compare umbenyasem because media okay me reply obi also your strategies embra you taking over power na dollar ya 4 cedis and then dollar ya 12 cedis we are strategies. Excuse me, strategies. More strategies, please. Omomianye clean campaign. March 2022. Namisika $40 million in cedis. August 2022. The value of the $40 million na 16 million. Why not so strategies we Ghana? Mama mo bi ehunahunamo. Ya de afie nyansa ebebu Ghana man amana ye emrantia ne mbaba wa wie school omu nya adwuma nye moti ho a mo so ye strategist moti ho emrantia ne mbaba wa wie school nya adwuma nye mo so ye strategist minute me be steel plant no I'm employing 1,000 workers in this country by next month me no na strategist.
Enti no a question obi a say we there if you want to address me come to me direct. Comment ni as far as say everyone in this country knows the truth. Bene say wow the man of the moment a compare ko Kennedy on hineja.
Yeah, me ya Regina eba me mo akwa bafa. Enti abusua munti o. Pomo kwesi momo chichi firi nsu ase be kese den chema wa engineer chinye. Enti wona wo ye MPP ni a wo ye campaign bi etise no. What were you expecting Ghanaian, ordinary Ghanaian to do? Listen to this video too. You see, this man went far. I have a sense of playing all these videos to you. Listen.
Vice President, how do you sit there for Finance Minister to bully? if I'm a vice president, how can finance minister bully me? And now you come back and tell us we have not been given opportunity. What else do you want us to give you to prove that you are effective? Please, I'm telling you the gospel truth so that you don't make any mistake. What we can do to change this country and the way the government is suffering from this economy, if we don't change the same phase that have been giving us economic theories, telling you when your exchange rate, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate was close. When you were making that statement, the exchange rate was 4 cedis 20 pesos. Friday, it was 15 cedis to $1. What message are you going to give to Ghanaians again? And let me tell you, I'll tell you straight. I'm saying all these things because of somebody from East. Yes, I'm telling you. I've never mentioned all these things. Now let me tell you, Madam, I'm serious. From March this year to August this year, through exchange rates, I lost $12 million. So today, I don't even count it. Because all my money is gone.
And and you can see Kennedy Agyapong was doing a show campaign only for his and only parochial interest. Now, me can't be on Timas here. Now, listen to this video well. If it is possible, say, a party member will ever speak this way.
In society, because of the way some of you politicize issues, and it won't help this country. We all want to move forward. I personally don't care whoever wins. So long.
Sawate, me mame Elizabeth Asana Mwakwaba. Sawate, a particular political party member. How you were running for what? For flag bearership. Utimi jina domanim. I can't let them say you don't care who wins. Temi yepa. Obi osi yemfa party ma mo media ni mu. Utimi bie wa no kan kire dom say you don't care who wins power. What does it mean? It means he knew what he has done. He knew that he has been working against the party, and he was a clear of his mind to say, Jumaponia Wayene war underground, ewo constituencies, they were going to function. Now, him there, Papa we ye the opeso nyina eso sidi wie ene onam ena otuna numuto say Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia has failed. So we should not vote for him again. And he was giving some historical expressions. Ibunum said, J. Kufuor, Professor Dubois and other presidential candidates. Omoko say. But what I want you to ask yourself and say, has it ever happened in MPP history, say, a member of the party goes around to campaign against the candidate of the party? What be that? We heard it only when Kennedy Agyapong started doing that inadequate manner of doing. And by so doing, Kennedy Agyapong was able to achieve his aim, which was to make sure, say, there will not be appreciation of Dr. Bawumia's vote. Until a year we are so CD, and Papa will be Jinabontin, a same way na oka.
Kase, Mami Mamu Abakosem Kakred. Onim Obia Odi MPP Edi Anim Abrana Rollins Ewoha Obi Entmin Kasa Hey, Professor Dubuahin. Ono your friend culture of silence. Ono no to me breaky that time obi antimi nkasa obi esro Rollins. Dubuahin. Ene nya kukuduro. Estani up to Rollins. Till 1992. Ede Dubuahin koi. Ono kura no okokuma ye no. Okoya ni modern mo answer ni no. Ya mfuna nkobiem. Obia mpeso aka no kura kire wa. Oduru wa ozio President Kufuor komienu Akufo adu komiansa. Adubuahin wokosai. Okosai. Mesramu enne eni biaba ye ne afi. Mamo mayen toto ensamo a enya no kura egu yafem. Efe mi kire ma bokosem. Nyentia President Kufuor ya didn't call second term ni say the first time or the only 4 months between 3 to 4 months and what the year campaign now vote to President Kufuor nya within that 4 months no and yes and no e be sa de nako enunti and ye the President Kufuor esa call second term oko wini ye there is a reason 4 months our year campaign the performance enunti ne esa de President Kufuor accord ebiem oh ana Akufo adu comprensa Akufo adu call first one onya 49.3% when timi an cross 50 nunti ana esa call second round eno so epai e 10 ana decide here Emma Professor Mills enya 23,000 votes Edibaye president into obia person o cultural say yensa ma asumasin kobiemu a on starting kabakosam am obi antie Akufo ado esa court 2012 no wo wini and wo mu wi an e court mamuti decision and was aka so de minim say ma wini but samusi nyam na me respect court no enti yanko ya hwe Akufo ado performance the first time second time and he didn't call the third time. And it's also a big performance. Now to me lose over 2 million. Now I saw the country say, Mufani Panenko. Now, my D, but I'm ready to one no credit, you ever come mate. No kura no de yebeka momati samu pepawa Ghana for say mudi kana Japan ba yebetu amamo Musa kwakem fia 9 fia nwotwebiem. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Mama yentie nia efomfo ka Mom yentie nia Ghana for ka Asori dey amuwamu womu kasai e kauki asori dey amuwamu womu kura womu abatuo no e kire so womu kasai e bi so womu kai no mantie anso se mantie a mo baji mu jejereje eni aji jejereje oh campaign e be ye de papa
Yeah, okay. Nti yankoso na ye cheche nsemu kakra na yenhwe se obi amanfo be ye call enne de mesremo a we are 5 minutes not more than na yentumi nkrosu. Se wo videos ahodo amabobo a kire we ya mapim sa abere we. Kennedy Japan was able to succeed in his agenda to denigrate the image of Dr. Bawumia because of say doctor ne boss am money. Go ahead. So be job ya sase, abusuan bi asase, afre nsam. Oye we nyina wie ye otumi to kuma asefo adwene. Abronfo binom adwene. Otumi di sika kɔ daada amanfo se ma omo nkoto aba owie ye no. Wasen abegyina bonten kese Dr. Bawumia alusu 2 million vote. Na ye bisa o 2 million vote na akoe kan no. Eye 2 million na omokoto abade ma ndisi ana so omo ankwa nkoto aba no kura omo ankwa nkoto aba no kura adentia e wo de wu ke no Japan woni nkrofo Mufa chire ko kachire wonti amanfo mpia bontran kwa nkoto aba. Ai, temi yepa. Eyi sika bi a wokɔkyɛ de ma amanfo. Enam eno so enentia. And MPP fo binom ampie ankwa nkoto aba. Ni nyina was part of your agenda. And you succeed. You succeed. Enti ken, osi anya odai. Na wasema wo kan. J. Kufo, Professor Dubois, any sabio, Nanado Danko Akufo Adonom, Omo Bresono, ya nyani pabinum to say, more radio stations across the country. Ankwanko ye campaign and fanti of Mwankasa or more party candidate. Everybody in the party, including you, supported the campaign. And we had successful campaign because the party was not divided. It is because of your mentality of division. And I did the seat 2024 no yina bae. Na nyese Ghana for no mo mpe Dr. Bawumia asem. Enyuma Dr. Bawumia ye in as a vice president of the republic no. John Mahama da onso ho da ekura na otumi ayemana ye. But because of your personal vendetta, you made sure say MPP will lose the 2024 election. And again, it is something that you created. And if we should punish somebody, it is supposed to be you that we should punish because of your conduct to be and then say never. Busia, my BA phone lines no atum utumi fre na wachire wadwe. Midi ene Mr. Mafo RAZ GH on YouTube. Freme, natche mo wadwen. Miriam. RAZ B. Aja. Pacho temenka.
Now Jamaica.
Mete onka yepa. Mo akwa aba Miriam.
What's that for?
Mantio.
Money because what's that for?
I'm a focus. You are the first caller. Aye.
Oh, okay, yo. Yeah, I'm saying you are on point. So what we said, some of us they started kasa, because at least we are going to have my spirit of discernment, kakra. Into me to say, we said so, but we say the some of us. And you say the submission here, baby. We say me kasa some say, and you're losing moves. And I call with your supporters. Echo take your man, or can you pack a little bit of support on them? Or some come over the call all across the country. Echo take your mama for the whole people to because some to follow a young papa to mama and this. If you could play using this one, said, I won't if you want to talk about something. Yeah. No, we want to make that one the 2028. I think we know on one of the
Yeah. No, Ankasa can
when we see here, yeah. Some people would now walk us as me say, and I may come to Casa. We are so them, and I walk us as a which means your friends say, propaganda be a normal say, but we community amount one control by man. Master, secretary to make the president, vice president, you recommend to me any president.
Exactly.
Na you two religions are Ghana, me one.
Dosso, your religion are hold over.
You find the Akan Tunche. You find the Akan Tunche.
Yeah.
Christianity and Islam. Me
yeah. No, I sort of work giddy.
The catches religion is the problem of
religion is impeding progress in the country.
Progress, yes. It will sorry, so I sorry for being a mobile for the Roman battle. As I know, what am I going to bring that? And one way of some Sunni, and you'll be a Muslim. Why may I say, you're to a president? Oh, And say, I general master. We will be money come correct. I general Cassam meaning say, because you credible. Onu di president ya. And then obi only na me debate my president awara yi.
Bosomsom for.
Oh, and when that said, obi only campaign message. And obey the way you.
Yeah.
But now go to na yi. And here no that's like a campaign message. One point in this wa di na farmers and for go na. Na pa obi am go see when campaign. And say ba obi na the campaign message. But the one you want to police of the audience all the between you who are campaign up here. And you because why is that here? I'm what can we put? What's the maybe the meaning say, oh, yeah, go on this.
Yeah, that's what I told you. He's an NDC agent just to divide the party. And no one
exactly.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to pass and Master will sort you out.
Yeah.
You have party in opposition. And no buy no master or the opposition. And no master this can be a couple of catchers as a master. Because we yes, I do my not Sabaya and the better opposition. And what one way. Now, can you say? And this is for a member of but on for crashing my year, but so many hour. Can be a do Satan, no, not a pay the beable, not attention, not
all the
or the 20 years. If they say the 2 MP and this is possible. Not Papa baby be near the 2. I know, Mammy was starting for last week. Starting my 4 year fake appointment. Abakwa omudi first a private jet. Edi we buy Abakwa ka so be resigning your first Sam George left them any your friend say and some let us
baby
e kwa no ba o man ne boys no ba ko e ko ya ime ko fa ntumi no and ntumi be dominate the whole week nti time I say kereka sam ko na sam any dar be ka ntumi yasa. And then we free on this week here. Or must have the taxi here by never saw me. I pay your word, man. What's I could now? Now we what's the way of my friend by yes, obey yes. A music or the popular say yes. No, what would this guy of fastest and delegate miss you? Who can you answer for campaign? What's up? Maybe you be just a new. Yes, I say, Mamma, how do you be young?
Yeah.
And when the friend is over, no.
I say, Ophelia shame, said Dr. Qua, man for Bogeneso. No,
exactly.
Or no, Quana, Obia.
I think the family 3 months or the fire doing because you can do okay, needed. Yes, I'm a panel. Yes, I'm a panel. When the time the artist said, you go find mercy up near the soul be up into 2 colors, the actually got for now the big boom, that attention at directly. Now, you know, the auntie. Okusu okasa osu me paka se onu Kennedy Japan Jackson Kobia onu 2024 election na my NDC for I don't know me yam and over oku bank of court and I know clear
say e ho no
we catch the chili for so we go catch so osu me paka so osu me pase 2024 election onu any Jackson Kobia onu all my NDC for if I don't crowd, make a meeting.
or me in one.
Say, and then the crowd on the court to me. I still be also back in December, 6 months. And you are not in the city for a month. Last meeting, you'll be a seal. What's the party we are for? 1 more from near my signals road tomorrow. 1 million me for 1 million Quasia for 1 million thing. Jubilee House, you are going to position 2024. Look at me amazing. I then as a party now. Or we are from here with you from. What's that party? No, but I was a beginning. But you want to guess you.
Or no, Udim soon to me, dear moon, come up with a bill or say party no. Or say no.
Then you think, oh, yeah, she's uncle for what you want, you know. Me the anti, I say, one is a crown, no, what's in a party. No, I still didn't get you to Messi from a pamon and a famous or don't go.
Yeah,
I won't go to your party. I'm already winning election. And today, me see how your friends say, Something party we chairman and the secretary and national, all over comes up my side. On common continent party, so also a popular. What's the Ghana first? On continent party, not to the Ghana first. Not Ghana from Trump, one of the big president. No, yeah, before that, my hair. Somebody don't care if you send it always. I am hoping. Na kusi koda na nika ade cha de sen na apolice party and 78 million ya kwa so for office we da wo ma cha media house and obi anka yira ya puno wazabo
obi anka
4.5 difference per gallon obi anka was you can be what say na go di o mapo and what some na obi na discuss here adin Yes, be so for coffee will have coffee wine. The sound of make me show me see coffee the buy no more bro. Coffee the buy and uncle for more bro. And I think what a man doing over one. Oh, the couple will never more. We are set by my Bible classic, the way January. Now, who can now was so will be also your software. No be o chop you bit ma wo ba o so na wo di na tem cassette ya o go read Romans 13 o so e so for o read Romans 13 o go read o so e so for na bia me dem sansi kan of ko pia no over receipt ba me try
say we dey digital we be nya no yon
ko yi wo so o ko ba bi o ko yes abu ba woni no ani ti ni 11 no on ko ti go receipt government try
entronko akoshi
ni pension ya mi say
akoshi fo nko
na me wa mutu wo se cast ye na bo de wo tight me wa ya get tight ya get tax e di abiti so man ya aba ye tie na tax no mo de kire man ya get tax ti aba abiti so man na mo se ya o ti bi na papa na bo de o ta o get tight me wa na go bo mo say
yeah
so ka so on ya we ni packet satia because me kire ho na say na kan fa na bi asikwe na we pay na ho ti we ni pa we na say pay bi ako we ni na so na no ga no
we no dey
say me friend kwa ya o mu ga ba ko ko
am na e ko da o de ko on ko
we say ni pa we so on signboard or church ni pa mo ma ato yeah we signboard or church ni pa ka here friends and inspire pastor ko heavy no o no kasa de ni say junction ko be duro because stop for ultimate in the friends and you want to I'm not paying for friends and watch about the no be on the kasa mama na ma de o yo obo na sabi nyame be na so no ba do be na aka nyame hu no bobo unia enti mi de me na me ka be face akwa na kasa no ase ye man o use no ye man publicity
oh but I be with maka we min kan be mo se me de sa na me wa na me twa ba kwama na me
me face enka ani sometimes you know anya ya fa ba mi microphone bi ya bet me invite o ma na bi o ma be my lecture one after the first say one by sequential another one by one or the manifesto
okay
more cast and keep up once in a while maybe after all so no be lecture what you say
well of course
because the case you dia ko we ya ono ayi kodo nduka ya ono won so ono so o me dey na obi a ya ka o pani ya fa say parliamentary seat a what 24 years and ko ani say here ya fa say ulu su here what you make this seat na my uni do won here uni so ni ba ko e club ni
yeah of course one kasa ukrum kwa
and we need a very seat that what 24 years what me anything make any seat na my central regional we no so no you see photo ya seat ba okra nti no one kasa no wa ho reach your film ko so film and ko ulu su here nti dia me chance wo bet me aba woni power ma this I'm surprised people are not asking questions. I'm surprised people are not asking questions. Which I say, baby, you know, I consider now we back also a 2 foot to a good penny. Ukina hono kusia ukrofona. Kadi obetwe ya. Is also pia sana wo dia project wo. Make me tiase.
Obi oni message bi asa no emi ya for anu sira me mfa nipa ko amanfo afre e wo chire pa.
That's why that.
Must be anything in Canada. Abusian for course no wo chire. Ti mesra wa me frɛ wa yentwa no short. Sɛ be betumi afa atiefo nyina course no wo chire pa nti mesra mo a open 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Of fire na o go straight to your issue. Aja.
Am I?
It is saying Damena don't book.
Adumne mpaibo. Adumne mpaibo. Micha no etiefo nyina.
Etiefo nyina ejo so.
O boy dwuma na mi hira o.
Me da asemi
me call asem so real quick. No me sha say free presenters na mu interview Credit Japan.
Okay.
So say e baby amekase radio presenters e wo Ghana no omu ni nyansa. E dey tina meka sa. More clear evidence, videos upon audios, any idea. Papa no sha say ubusa question say honorable. O say vice president feeling na saying or can say I will feeling na no I then waka say one me ba ma me chew ade no abo. Na o say e dey na buy half dey o say why dem we feeling. E ho go say e ho na e do say o ye dem o ye o journalism adwuma no. So na o de o jana ma ne kan tra e fa ne hudi a na say wo na wo te ono kwa wo nim adwuma wo ye foolish. Na won say Canada Japan is so dumb, so evil, so useless to the extent say how can you tell me say ina he Mr. Mafu Nyankopon onye na ade kwa Nyankopon fa ne boa on to no kwa because untimi ma me na emi praise obi ene na echina no nkonko gina ba bi nkonko se nipa ni bi na se wan kasa na onye no kwafo onye no kwafo e ma wo ho nti esi ne se ne de omanhu ni nyina eye de hye wonsa onye no kwafo so because some time ago obeka say obia e ka wo nka obia nye de enjoy race no ko no mo mfama ba omia na ba omia nko na me bi say race no mo ko no oni ba omia nko na ekwa bebi obi gina bi obo ba omia din ba bo change akoma ne ade ni mu no ade no mo bo mu din o Canada Japan ejina so over the analysis from 1992 also party ye do be join party in 1996 that time I to about 1992 there was no NPP parliamentary candidate ever Asen North including the whole of Asen there was no NPP parliamentary candidate ko 4 time in where dey o ma o ko gina ye e me ko tisa constituency no so inti o ka bakosem na ya no yi bia firim na wo se adubu ahen ekoye no wanko biem na ya mfa na anko bia adubu ahen no ono ano wanko biem adubu ahen no ono ano wanko biem secondly wo se president ko for or the 4 months na year campaign or president ko for the 8 months in a year campaign in a moreover no olusu ye na o samba ye no wanko incumbent na do mo esan contesting na omo ye den delegate ne to man no san koye inti se ojo aka se eni esan de ne koye no enye NPP party ne esan de ne koye deliberately no. Number 2 Akufo-Addo upon all ne ya na oye nyina echi no every time on meko contesting bi na alanchemanten ne omo maka na contesting na Nado inti adena se osi oye true analysis a onfasa no mani nyina enhim
kontompo
na so be hebe bi pola na ojana o kasa na you could tell say ipa na wo kro mu nduru 20 ipa na wo kro nduru 20 because the place was still echoing still a okasa na o ti echo wachiri meaning say the place was empty na ujina sorry then esan ye den twam no esan ye den chese o pese o chi Nyankopon se Nyankopon ni nim de because some time ago no o Canada Japan o ko gina o be kan say o ni taman be kwakọ ede be kwakọ sumame because yes lupo o ni taman be kwakọ sumame who is God who is one na Nyankopon no o fa ne bo onto ne ntem eno any surgery no man be kan koye he wanted to show him a lesson but I think say one find the enhia there so and was samba and you are still doing this thing. And at their mind never kind of true propaganda na ujina on ma oyeno. The statement I will make it that moment in na person say ye pe Christo nya mene di ma mosi yanko fan kremoni. And no na person oka but onye smart. Me say Canada Japan yen kamani hu say abatwa na ye beko no and I said ye babeko to say ye fanyi no enye class captain in ye kwakuyi enye school prefect in ye kwakuyi ye kwakuyi president of a republic ye kuyi president of a republic adena onkwa we person kunya you are such a greedy bastard we a greedy bastard so we greedy to the extent me say Canada Japan on one ba sa Afrochela na ne ba na de ba Ghana no papa ne ye the balance because who say dey near dey e fetch iska e ma ne ba no
Wow.
me say Mr. Mafo Ken so say obey dirty politics ye be you gunu fin kura chenhwe because we know things ye nim some fan more than say onu nim no say ye say Ghana no nim obi asema me che say onu so hwe ne to because atentenhuru ta ne to atentenhuru eta ne to na say atentenhuru ta to so aye montreja so and you have you yourself and your cronies na mo ye dirty politics ade biaba na say beg me say sa bid in oyama NDC no it all because osuro say ensema okafa Ibrahim Mahama hono this is the time aninya na ba obede obe pay it back anything as obe first of all no okotena hono bisa ho say eye den okotena hono ekopa John Dramani Mahama chewo satam no was started an internal plotting no say den or the campaign tia NPP ama NDC aba enti no kwetena openly ekopa John Dramani Mahama chewo no enye bibia ntra na se ye pe fie nyansa ye pe donim kasa ye pe buku nyansa ye pe do betimi manage bibia enka wo Canada Japan you come nowhere close to it oye sisifo me say Canada Japan oye sisifo to the extent say na dwuma efo no wa employ no onu omu ye adwuma no kwa Mr. Mafo before say bosomi ne beso ono se so otu omuka on the 28 ne nkono say wo otu aka 1005 wo salary be buy 700 cedis 700 no ko bisa na he had to be questioned Canada Japan ne de no question no ade ema abedi ejaya ene abedi wa America no no abedi salary by no ntiase no kobisa honamo the salary says you say why are you questioning me about your salary matter slate matter social security matter one after tax the onya no such a person na mi buso Italian president oba a company do say no be wo Italy Italian president do say no be wo president Kufuor ba company do say no be wo no yeah senkruma companies ni industries and kuma be inherit na abrofo na ye sa companies no Nkrumah inherited companies. He never established any company. He never created any company. Nkrumah inherited companies, including schools. We enka yamba medi banke de na samidi mfine ne nkrofo ekeka kendoma no said Kwame Nkrumah the CK University. Forgetting said he only named school no after Kwame Nkrumah because he was the first president of the republic. Nti then ye name school no de den e de hye na nimunyam ene wo ba begina honom e fre obi asemasi na wo ye kasi ye madini a ka onim edin ahodo e de be ma wo gina wo ye fri uti ekosi na sinya bi bia che so ye yarefo ba yare ye mfansere yare ye mfansere nka wo Mr. Kennedy or you so emotional to the extent say if you could did in fie krama them cry na account and so no ultimate baby it the amount for mammy no matter utimi tena baby ube jono ka say what is this Semira Baumia can be na say person be kasa oka again na be ka fa Semira Baumia ho ni kunu one na tena feel ni kwala brim up to so ware ye oyere no ma wale o be che de o ni tena feel kwala brim why your bo to say the apan nkwan ejina obo sa na oyere nso aye oyere na fe any Semira Baumia oyere na fe any Semira Baumia offer the qualification member to Jani ehwe omo mienu ni omo form qualification member Jani ehwe adwo asafo kra ewo enunyam esen ne yere adwo asafo owo enunyam esen ne current ne yere a owale ne so Mr. Pafo me say ensem de ye ka se be cancer ma ensem ne dawson na ensem crop no so be ya they should get ready for us we are also ready for them I mean fancy and no be ready
and that's we be the I mean count RAZ Media and I attend and I Kofi appear say point of corruption. Professor Dubois contested again but lost to J. Kufo. Me mama and appear me I want to say. If you Kofi appear be must say J. Kufo had 52% over Professor Mills. J. Kufo had 52% over Professor Dubois. Professor Dubois had 35%. Okay. Me that's a pa. Maybe another jump film and it has been like it is your first time. Try to like the page, love the channel, and subscribe to the channel. Mr. Wa sa emotion I said there akwano enim call no angry emotions no. I am mamonye because me ya jump film Mr. Wa mamonye because so affected the distribution of the video. Abujan for chorus watch the panty Mr. Moa, Momanian short na Obian to me free be na yemfo biako. Wa flash bia mefro. Say your friend Mr. Mr. Wa Nipom go so keten obia etinya adaje enka ne de. Mr. Brown, me mo akwaba.
Hello.
Aja me mo akwaba.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Marfo.
Good evening.
Rotterdam.
Patrol you now, sir. What else?
Yeah, me Adam. Oh, yeah, me Adam. Yeah, you tell time, yeah, I.
But I see you, pa.
But I bet you,
Of course.
Good. Yeah. Hey, oh, sorry. Wait 1 second. I'm going to do.
Okay.
Shit. I'm doing. Okay, okay. Them village champion. All who agree power Ghana ho.
I use over. Also on Yama nipa you know.
Village champion. Mr. Here, na ekwa atwere pa nipa bo Canada Japan ho you. The way they happen asem no.
Here is over. Me ankasa me gina ho so sa. Asepa na o kana sa.
Oye pa de understanding as a presidential candidate I'm yehu nature pa le sa no oye fukra ko hwede sanse trofo hey so oye fucking papa na maminka wade ehu de ebusuen bia no say nipa bi ho ba no de onye besie ya wo ha onye oyi awo ha bi oyi mbesafo baako beye 18 no onye wo awo debi yipa no ebusemu wo bodi dan kra wo bodi dan
well
masa
you're making a point.
That's right
point.
Yeah, because the number over 22 to 24 no inye de bia onye besia kra wo beye 3 4 5 adabi debi what one dem anyway nti mbesafo onye wawo la ye kan kwa mom na wo ba 18 or 19 onye wana wo wow I'm telling you the truth since I you too
wow auntie mama we na chiro okay say oh auntie you want to ho the owner mami bi ono ye mami pan ono e friend auntie ono ye the CEO Ono na him say nyama oye the head of all. Na your mama slim woman na. And so near celebrity woman, celebrity wife. I don't know yeah.
So you know a fancy or of Cape Coast. They pay on of Cape Coast in your na mamina mamina crowd mama what political crew, but because I call no a village champion. What can be a village champion? We or a double village champion. Kasa.
Wow.
Then he is also a very well educated woman. Mamino.
Okay.
Now, ebusia ofi wo ke kosoro. Womu ye atfopa. What ebusia ne fie. Anyway, no be who adokuna ohu the me abranti or that or the one America. The no appointment to UNO.
Wow.
Before can Mammy no I more UN that. Now are you well educated woman? Yen whom yakle Japan who be siakra. Anyway, na ni nature no na say our president TD. You know, or Besibia Waporo, your young lady be.
Yeah. About your
Wako now, Japan is so wicked there. Sabekaya, woman Baumia, what you deploy, only need election, only need private that we deploy. Oh, while father you pay in a mo, or the lake Akaba or the buy. Let's obey a president. Lemme Irabana or the Kelly or in the bay. Onu no obey first lady, but they pay in the derby because onu they knew if you why I be rock crazy. Or on some fact will be the nature bill.
Wow.
Wickedness. Upon you wicked. Now, me pede Canada Japan, obey Ghana for ma this steel factory. No, I've been crew the steel factory ever Ghana. I will in ma in me because Obia him Kurokuna steel factory. No mean to crowd there will be a steel factory or Ghana individual steel factory or Ghana. Yeah, I quite well. Missy, you both show the pa, Missy, never free that. But more ye nano. I don't ye nano. A sicko.
Of course.
But a sika. President, no, presidential a obey nano, a sika. Oh, you say, this kind of a cocoa board. I know ye, or friend, a electrical or supply. Sikaning Jeno, and in a mamma by force, in the other way before this is share a Kufado Aroba or I don't know. The same way in a Kufu times to Kufu contract, I want the man so what you be man in Kana can order by force, walking on train. So this is a Kufu Aroba, a tree, yes, and Kano, and this from the wood you man last minute. The more ye now, says I don't wait to your Kuramano, wait to your electrical installation and wait to your normal. Now aka cocoa board is the cocoa board is not aka of 600 million Ghana cedis now. I that there about support and this way to Obama Yako position. Obama MPP Yako position the end is phone where to Amano another onakas Obama president the Wajiniska. I'm gonna be born some more. Be na MPP for hey, on the way by your last contract was Japan or Ghana. Because Muntum for contracting now, Munfa more Ipabako, or the more big millionaires were party no.
Yes.
When we end this week. So them small boys say, oh, Modoya ministers, we know we are millionaires.
Yeah.
Oh, now, I call Baye, to the contract now, but on Akoji, Opodoja, Ghana Cardi. Some Mobakaya or you Professor Atifa or you know ding
yes
by force that time on Mekai. Yes, that time on ye Alaji Baturi almost program you yeah. I don't yeah, Omahi Cobra Santi the Omahi Cobra Santi the program no. Alaji Baturi walk also contracting to Obeji Wakofa. India fu bi fi India aba wo be ni na ori na so na koko bodo ye ni na wa de so aka ho the report today was the big president mo ye ya
best second
akwa we miss the oye criminal and kasa miss the history oh no history oh because pa first no amafo ka there o what's otondru boni also ono no nye bi na this is the penny mom na oye look at that what's the penny na oye na what's the penny of the suma wana masa you better do something nsam wo ho
yeah
nti ba mo ko na bi so mbra ata
me da se bebre bi apanya
mo ko na bi mbra
ya men kan Mr. Brown bye Yewia Mr. Brown and I ten and can amanfo was story o man ho amanfo was story spy ke say ye kan yewie da men free Yewia Ivan Sankama course go akire wo so men twitwa so na obi a entumi free bi na ye so it's not a working day. Oh, Ivan so.
Hello.
Aja, Yamakwaba.
Major Sonia, and you are not the phone. We are over. We are coming here from Mukrambada, and I make us make my cover 2 minutes.
I'm also
yeah. There back one. Me, the Bian because Abrabo, you will also be one or Pradi be one. Now I am farmer now, a do baby. Nanke baby tase ade no kra me mfa ma no kra because example yen chairman ya we current chairman Stephen Tim when himself a contested for chairmanship position way for more than 20 something years and sana ye be na duma vote no last emphasis 2 years ago our baba party chairman or the go position now your current national executive pa dia metima ka say current am no ka say ya me no gina so ka say this year dey MPP have no leader. We don't have any leader. We don't have self minimum them who say they are not there. Yes, because say party like MPP you will leader our strong leader like those days or the same okay MP secretary such people's now. Me sure say all this nonsense now. Canada Japan on and crop for more to because party is a coup and a coup no obia be because of policies and programs now and that's the philosophy of the party. How Canada Japan we are aware according to our one must crop say what for bikura now per was and panel and this in how to say and this never more family ho but who say MPP no your party o de ho ko bomb and na betumi aboa Ghana there be na sin ne and then Canada Japan your platform bia as if say or fight different party bi or baby the party na amawo Canada Japan you be be hu yenim a although me Canada Japan man shada nyo bia na me penase before
okay
because me nipa be hu way of life sa adna Yakob de cheme o kasa akra me no kasa 1 2 now you nipa boni ne me hu kan me hu bibi wonu mu say o ye papa ma wonne china o de beka wonum me sa nipa so sa me pewase and that is how he is. Enti da bia papa na o ye ma manfo nti won de onya papa bia free party mu da
bebere kwaso de na usie
well nti wo de wo nya papa wo ye papa ma manfo and I'm work as 5,000 me work as 20,000 me work as 50,000 we don't care because what you want so and now here manfo because me ya duma mo I chese me your slave
absolutely
me ya duma mo because who benefit from me and I'm so me benefit from you through salary or the money nti anu chese bia o fa me aduma chese o ye me adum o nya me adum but tibon koso fo bia o mudi na chi o mu fi say kan na bia companies o audi na chi a wo ye de say kan na bia nyuma o companies o nya bi ye o nya bi nye
na o ye kura sen
and kan na Japan supporters nyina kasa te say NDC o mu kasa te say NDC followers o mu fi say o mu ye kan na Japan supporters nyina no but they claim say o mu ye MPP fo but o mu kasa for MPP ho as if say party no mo say o mu ye party members no o mu kasa for party no ho abeka say party ni ye opposition party bi no mo kasa fa no mo na in any case party na mo pese party na enter opposition no nipa na wo so da wo di na ye twa pia si wa no a wo ka no asem bone a wo fi say ono mo qualify so be president be presidential candidate ma party mo but wo dey qualify no ya no bia so dey sani panachi no wo fi say so be support wana wow enti in fact ne ho ya me wonwa na am say nipa na mo di na chi no mo say Ghana for no mo di binom di wachi because of yes amasa ne ono bedi nti no mo say nipa bi wo ho ma essence ono mpesa obe bra pace kanti ne obedi nti ene onipa di kwa asem kro ntimi kan question na say oni obi pa o advices pa nkombetu no fo but oni obi kana Japan ni obi okasa kire no ena nipa bi a waya so be kasa kire no bia so no be ko da fe wo ntimi kan kro kire no na wo hunyansa nti ofi say onim nyansa che obi a wo wiase admire we in any case sa 1992 asem odi ko ba mi ni bi be answer question na me de pa omo ye first yes start yes mo form mo sam PP party we no aduba hin satan na mere ni ho nti omo kura no omo sa kwotena mu ye omo koye omo ko share no omo yes okay or first time into me nka contest na ma for person contest that time but omo said that there's no time but 96 no omo contest that was 94 omo ko contest which aduba hin was one of them aduba hin mistake oye nyina ne say nti aduba hin want man wini akufo be wini 94 no and say 92 no wa ma MP for no wini parliament na ko parliament nti omo di bonachi
okay
nti obakaya 92 93 first parliament no which is the first parliament under fourth republic no MPP for anko because aduba hin ne say omo sisi usa satam na no de ballot box me sa ba no metubi satam na ballot box na black unhu nti ballot box bi ko bo no ma ba bi wo kra ba be ko no na ballot box ko bo na ya to abana ma mu aye ma dada it is me krom ye oba bi ho ba se kwa oba bi afro kwa kuchire no ya manfo so satam no to aba ho amanfo so ni panty ho so ni amanfo ye ka se ba bi amanfo so ni
of course of abandoned areas
and sa kwa kuchire na make wasem so obo no gogo map obo no yi Ghana map old Ghana map na obehu kwa kuchire say yekuro wow enti ya mfa makufuo say kufuo nkodi MPP anim and I say all the time bia no MPP be leader they will go to contest enti say wo Canada Japan officer wo dey your right person to lead MPP a message leave Bawumia alone and send your message across so what some obeka no ebeti ba say Canada Japan was papa bit ma ka kire Ghana for amatiw and as a delegate you why don't you concentrate on that now they also there Bawumia na wo na ye twa pia de ahye wase a wo be so de campaign eba sa na send me about beka no you are making the man popular and it will not change me ni o can change me ma be ever Bawumia ho and that means thousands of MPP delegates, thousands of MPP supporters. No, this is what we are doing in Kwampun. And Maukwapo, who are Ghana for him more, and I'm one of them.
I see.
What you say? But Umia on me, or can some or 20 policies and program. Best as a Ghana for ye bedin in Dentino, will be a ton future amount, will be a ton your bedin daching, over the Bob that won't pay no, this a bema or Chinam, and now Pina, and Ubina in the wow, and take a Japan and supporters, no. So, office MPP party no somebody na brodia, or Moncoso, but and Yaninkaso, because Jerry Rollins now in the Mojati and this governor. It will be a listen chain. And the Canada Japan is shop me a shop passe. Senyame, I do not 2026 year, but yes, sir. National executive good leaders. Canada Japan will know he will find himself wanting in MPP party. May Bumper say, Benya such leaders. Now, who a leader to say, Stephen Tim now be leading MPP party there who send the party who ye mountain so any sense move because how can you tell me say a party whole chairman mo kan sem na say obi amfa nya aduma mo timi friend pa no bi na makoko hye o but obi the party no a say party no waka the party pan for atem me who so much my friend this particular MPP executive there from national chairman to national organizer to anybody medium so we are useless and we don't need such leaders to lead this party again. Because Justin Kobe Amra MPP secretary, me as far as I'm concerned, he don't deserve to be our next secretary or contest. We need people who can take bulls by their horse. We are man for now from that's baby.
Me da unso asimia, but I know te.
Gracias.
Yemia Ivan Sena yete kan yes. Yemia Antonio Sewo ho yewia na yafre yama mesta menim se breko busuanfo yes breko bet entino yes mia Anthony Mesrawa me frɛ but ya ne short mame 5 minutes na yanko pe ba bi nchoko na de asa Hello.
Hello.
Brother Anthony.
Yeah, me too catch you.
Yeah, izo. Na say o message o de ba so me tie ni nyina o.
Ah, so far, but so who say answer about me boy?
Yeah, bebre. Mo akwaba.
I mean, grazie mille.
Ah, prego, caro, prego.
Okay. Posso parlare?
Puoi parlare perché no? Poi, prego.
Okay. Grazie mille ancora.
Ok, prego. Pacho yetio. Wa manfo ntita de kasa, nti esa o monti de yeka.
Okay. De meka ka klane se, me kasa nche.
Yetio.
Kitwe bi na meka. O se Yakopon ho. Oye ni bi pia no a. Ono ne mbre mu no oye.
Yeah.
O se abonye abeka kana Japan asem no. O se abi ekwan na da bia me no kam se kana Japan na se ye ba hye no bebo a menka. Abonye beka sa asem no. O se man for didi na tem abonye na ye ni picture na ye we say. And so say enema esisi. Me boa kache me nua ba bi wo landing me nim ni de ya obakasa kire okasa later
Me ma me.
What's me tia no
My sister. Sister.
kache sister
Hello. No, network issue. Hello. Oh. My brother network ateko. Hello, bra. I feel like tonka.
Me say abronye ebeka sa asemu yi o se Yakopon ma enema yedi abronya kemo ye na abronya ate.
Oh, dabi obi odi abronya atem bi onim de onye. Abronya eye nipa bi say na yehia na party no. Nipa otimi hwe nipa nim na oka nokre de wona akoma so kyerɛ no. Se patri nye obi ade. Meti o mi apanyi.
Enti ya na chama mi nua ba esanso ama ne.
Oh, sister Stamechi ano pa.
Ana SK so me say me say family number ma no. Ono me ya me pesa me so information bi am de mamo.
Na uni SK ne page no so na channel no so ana.
Me woni na yi so me man ma ayi enso ontimi me fra na wo mfa.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, ade SK.
Na ko show no bi o Kakari TV.
Kakari TV ko he.
I didn't offer on for because no so ya obi phone call no to fro befa.
Ati kanaja pod ye. Na da pa na nim guase. Enim guase em papa. Doka ba o mi on kasa o.
Dabi.
Mpani focus ahone pankasa. Oba obi ne huni no. Oba obu ade no. Onam ho a obi nkyerɛ.
Dabi.
Ebi se ma me esa ani amaye omoba so mbeka sei. So also omo bu ade aso omo ka bia so no kre. Kana Japan boni a wadi na do ne ba wo mia no. Eni me ba no enya sem ketoa. Enti edu besia.
Me da si bebre bi Santoni.
Edu besia. Grazie mille. Edu besia.
Prego.
Na edu so abambi.
Okay, buonanotte.
Na se na menton kan dia menton ka.
Me be fro, o tena me sheda fro. Why?
Advert no kan so won sa anya mami bio.
Ma me ntwa bi ntum sesia, me da. Yeah. Me da se. Me ntwa bi ntum sesia. Wei eye yemia.
Okay, me do.
Me twa tu sesia. Wei
ko just Africa na Japan o.
Dabi me de unyami o, me de sika bi sanketekete no. Sa 1000 2000 corruption ne ye to wa adwene no unyami o. Me de mani so kakra Yakopon de ma me de posumi bia. Mani eso. Enti wei eyemia Osei Anthony. Wei eye Tony May Enterprise. Let the papa bia open wo. Ghana mai mudi aye mpaboa. Odi aye ka mu nkonwa. Odi aye belt. Ade bi e de la da ye de. Ope papa leather papa Italian made. Obetumi de aye ade bi e de ye leather eno aye ne Tony May Enterprise. Ewo makora oko na okeso we Auntie Maria ubenya no okoto leather papa Italian made. na odi aye wo bet wo mpaboa ena sabio o bag di opa bia ka mu nkonwa ne da mu nkonwa nyina obetumi aye from Tony May Enterprise ewo Makora Market yanko na yemfre me mama Esther yes so nyana ya ko edie wa hwe na mama Esther sister Dana Pia me to nka che pa me to nka che hope se wo ho ye menim se sama ba idie adwuma ni ginam dendende ai me tia oye pa
hello Mr. Mafo
hello mama Esther what to say
Yesu adom ene mo mpai bo
amen amen
ayo so ho ye de
nyame na adom ho de ginam pa ho de ginam dendende pa
efa kwanya isu na machia wotefo machia ona wo support wo nyina se nyame onhyira wo no mo so mo support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nyame nto mo nkwanem na mo hu Nyankopɔn anim nyam se daakye ebe hyerɛn ewo ye nyina yeso
amen amen
Mr. Mafo kika mu nyina no enye sika no obi pe o
David
me da bia meka me se politician ni bi bema me sika me busan so onya no wo hene no de ma me
first question to us
pa ye nyina no ya betena ha ye bre tam na me kunu fa me ma ha na me ka se na wo fa me ko na me ko de ma home fa me ko na me ko de ma o de me ba na me start se me ye adwuma na bia me so bejo a home je a home je na wo hene one is so ba brochiro obaje na home e fe kura na wa bra ba hyese aye de asase so what you say na ye nyina ya bebre wo ha obi okasama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia knows the wisdom of the man ti said me bra yi be kasa sisi e wo the simple the okoya ye Georgia ye
Mr. Brown
Brown mama that be the okasa before Mr. Brown
that was George
George
yeah George
so,
because Mr. Bramis B Max B
kasai na ye ka obi owo diaspora bia have the wisdom of Bawumia because obia who say na Bawumia de ba no obat said the abroche operate omu bibia but enam say Ghana for no sabita frache ya akromfo nti me kan wo bi I cannot associate myself from there ya akromfo na sabita frache yanko aye pese ye didie ni pese obi abedi dibini no every single day bia no we can't talk about our own say me master and yen before yes na kaye nyina ye ba ko said ye nyina ye what diaspora dwen said ye Bawumia dwen na Ghana will move forward the second language so say so omo pnema Bawumia ba ya and akwoto ade na Akufo Addo beto aso ya nke bekwa anim me ka kwasham sa busa Ghana for no say Mahama ba ye no Mahama ba ye de na adu eja ho nyina no woto aso kakra can't we think say Ghana be move forward but enam say ye person kunya we are the most selfish person in the globe it's me international for because you Jimmy to say Bangladesh for any corona akano I wasn't surprised because you Jimmy Mr. Mafo you Jimmy ya one in the million years abanya waba no only the domudi Ghana sika nyina no sako jina platform to katre mo say Mumbusa na Akufo Addo say ya win nam na manaka dompe na dia no odi bebu o man no but in the sensible way na Akufo Addo nya atitafo papa wo mo dwene say Ghana betumi move forward with MPP Ghana betumi move forward but munyina you should rise behind us but that the ya ekom menko aminidi and some who omo maka na want them to beg me all the time so obi to Kennedy or in agyapong as a sensible person a person who want to be a leader who to me kwagina obia who saw na no kra the most disgusting thing be am say was say ofri mampon wana ka ti o say ofri mampon and na wona na onimpon I would have. I want to go campaign from Kankano. Wouldn't him say Adiato be a new home? Ah, wouldn't him? I want to go campaign Kankano. Who could you have platform so to say something better? Yama one is a man called Dr. Mahmoud Baumi, a doing baby. Utisa Abiam. Yama warning. Utina yakataka to sell glasses nest. I want. Yan can't show some could you baby and Dr. Mahmoud Baumi, a dinner your campaign. Go and sell yourself.
Yeah.
When you got idea over idea who by a president, who by over to me, I'm motivated Ghana for I'm a Ghana economy. Who sorry, and I'm so Tino, I didn't be a Lamuntino. Who sorry, I now continue Dr. Mahmoud Baumia some now become a boy. Yebusa Papa Kennedy. Yebusa. Justin Kodia, Yebusa, Papa, what then, and what? When I do say, Chama, what to make us walk away in the campaign, or what? I hear a sentimental baby, and the aquato as you or 3 and 2 and say, me person me buy a national talent, Mr. Momato. I don't know how to let about Bontane. Justin Kodia, dear Canada, the poor, you know, what is different between Chama to me? Address a full unity, and I let her buy it. I brought a unity and Albacana Nutum. What is going on in that big head of yours? Huh? Justin Kodia, what is going on in that big head of yours? And to want to mean Papa we anuntum. And now we are back. Papa, you boo pow. You boo pie. You respect a mouth enough. Say something. Na papa na ni tise enyom etremians and one kananuntum. What? Ya pamuchaw. Ya diwudi ade animu a. Ayi ya kan say ya papa Rollins. You didn't want that trust in the Chama NDC. I know mudi muasam ne nkwasiasam wo no. Edru say omoyi na sincha no. Did they spare him?
Absolutely no. Only na yiri nyina. Ya pama
did they spare him? Obia spell omu pia omu nyina kogu baby enu asada be mi hu Mrs. Adima Rollins ewo how do you call it ye nana ayi ase
okay
esusu anam ho o ka bibia na onam ho on cash it be person me busa Justin Kodua say ayu mata e ma pampas ne ma brazia na wo bo ana wo ye 2 week she yep, ya can't if you tell me you lose so about when you can say a fiat ni abofan.
Absolutely no.
Anything beer, any beer, NPP, aye biano, Mumat Canada, Japan, and Fambra out. We will digest it after 3 months. Ya catch. What do you guys afraid of? Na mama, kwa we haya junesa. Ediana Musro. Yeah, Bisamo. What did Canada Japan had against NPP and Timutumin and Bremanunkasa? No one did me and more something in Yamama Samno NPP Musa. Or pursue do a bien more to from. And now quite Brian the man it is what was started almost started in at them. Ada Yadeneka na Mr. Sanamame Yadeneka.
Kennedy, Caben Yado, Canadian Tiamount.
Ya pese ya kacha ni se ye diaspora fo no wo mo omo trust no mo gidie e wo Dr. Mahmoud Baumi am say yen kantra ni say yen peno we don't want him simple as ABCD woni ni nwane ni nkrama nyino mo kwoti wo mutin let you go because obi odi na chibia bomu to say wolf and then she no mukasama so moo obi anya de papa nti ka kire omo say yenti wom hu nye yehu it is people for say they have nothing to say to Canada Japan and also they have nothing to tell him say on kana ntuma and ye be count mama ye change so omo say August one be satia yom bibia meboa Canada Japan, Ubo Bone Sama Maye. We know a soft work with you. Ubo Bone Sama Maye. Who Yatra a pito. Yatra a pito. Na a quad Jimmy Fobina, or see a friend saying, your friend is awful. But champagne and your friend Julius Debra.
I could feel Drew.
Listen and listen. Okay? Nanado or the 1% in the 2 year level so 1% pay. Anna Mahama so this to Petronia you so. Anyway, see as someone this for to me calculate because one bonbon. They won't be surprised me. Na am Kuramana to uncle what to that the food bro. Yet UK.
My pants share.
And my panty share my brazier, ma 90 and Kawabe said in our platform. So, what try more and new cocaine now smelling and some what in our platform. One more mugu anymore. Woman, I bet to me, Macassa. Ghana for every day, Pia Yabeki Kamua, Madame Munyana, what? Some are so see a monk infection, infection doctor. One is so afra monko optician. Yapamucho Monko Madame Munyane. Someone who said Mahama didn't I had done 6. Someone who know. Namatama could see a good shimmy for Tabaway. The quarantine giraffe at the Fubisano. One Ukraine no Cassa, ne Nimusa Bonsia. Woman no Cassa. Because Ninia and a ye. Edi Mahama Cassama for. What the simple Ninian Cassana Ninian position Belgrano. Wait.
The staff finishing.
Oh,
it can say staff one and wine. When Mure Africa, I do the Debra now, okay.
I.
I'm saying finishes. Oh, Mure free staff be Mure Africa.
So what you say? What the mammy fancy? I mean, come as some. No quarantine. Why a bema part or hey? One Canadian said, one more yet, mamma, and a capotier, we are see mamma, come in Nibida. Because one who you fool Cassa. One more quasi domun done now, who passes say a woman quasi a phobia, will be as your bedi domochi. Nakaye pa de kameme kwa meme sanipem. Onye me one of number 1 fan kura. Etu kwasi afono mugu ni nase no. A omu keka mugu omu so no. Enye ya tie. Abua bisa no. Hey, mama Ghana hunto no. Mama Ghana hunto ye be brumu nyina mu nua. Ye be brumu nua mu nua. Wate? Mo kama no tum na mo fan kwa mahala so. Eh, who can Mahama Pana wabo no sister one kasama no bet you what because when you secret in ano. Canada Japan. Yenim say Mahama dear be or debatum and I dimmy can I could know who would shimmy some no horse delegate dear ben Nabawomia. Who to me mobile me I didn't say oh yeah at one no a dribble crown of course dear boss say Asimesi. A very about me I asimesi your friend of Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia, the digital man. Nitri abob be hey wait. I was saying this for woman Omani Bull John Kennedy. Oh, Tessia no Tiwano walk over position, Maminchro, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia. Well, who plana Mahamamu Bromu brain, one who planning your okay, I am Mahaman and you can say. Bawumia you are vice president. How many university form?
And this is for
10.
Yeah,
Busau, Canada, Japan. Mumu na makwafana ban mumu vice president no.
We gonna say.
Ayi abosumin sianie ye wuri.
We gonna tia pansa.
Bosumin sianie. Okodru dem no to wig no titini trimu sa o hunu so. Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud me o position no. bra mo kwa mo mari go rana ma boa dollar na go na mo de mo de dollar na ye he ma betra so busumi sia gold no kwa mo ntumi fa bi nka ho busumi sia ya reserve of gold mo ntumi fa bi nka ho ena mo jimie petra mo ntumi nya emfa mamamfo nkane a alaji digital ma wote dem no wa saka mu problem ni nyina egu ni tirim so what ya say ekwan a obesa fa so obesa ya ba obeba be tretre mu aka che Ghana for some mama me akwanya biem a say na mesa dia ba wasa aboa no mo ye campaign ba wo mia niam o ye no any Kennedy niam o se no en wo de bra mu na mo de ye campaign ana meboa NDC for meboa na o se for tuatena no ayi kwa me tua na o te mu no a wo kun ye saye no wonu ande kura mpo no do aka wasa kwoti ekura watra to 24 years adi ayi MP want to me ani old ayi old seat ema MPP want to me ani antena wo be ka che se mfa me di president Abiam Mr. Abiam Ibu Mr. Ibu usi mfa me di president wa na be di president how de me twa abes ka tem say so nsuo kokokoko me boa what be ka tem say me yese me yoba krache me dia me mpewo hu kra ye me nunu hu ye me tan ankasa me tumi mbo ni pe brade pata me wate na so hu ye me here to the extent say ye me he say I can't stand you. You betrayed NPP, and I cannot stand you. Uma me bo from me a from me. Ken, yeah, for woman. And if NPP leaders try, if they try, I think I suggesting could be as why you tina would you know one if you guys try, so we but try NPP for my what diaspora. Any a bush ya for more fear. Mubo bomusama ma Yesu Christo. We don't want Canada Japan, so don't you dare try say Mube sabotage Namako Fakan Edinaba. And your onion west 100 years of quiet neighbor opposition because he am penome samafo. Yam peck Canada Japan. Yam penny BBA, mean penny BBA. What the truck rabbit to I don't fancy it. Or pomfas cancer a kotokuo family mempe. Me say, I juni bi wo ho a me pe ono ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. O me fa Ghana nko nanim. Wono wonye pesami nkumnya ete se MPP fo no bi na omo de Ghana Ghana fo ma ato asane mu ene Ghana fo esu anesisi fo nyina esu no mo kwa de nyame na atwetwe omo ka. Omo ni teacher fo no nyame na atwetwe omo ka. Papa we kuta good plan na ode beto manim. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, our plan, Mamma teacher for say, would your mom family mra? Or be able to me a unica, no more Tiana Kakaka, why meka? Why meka when no na? Doctors is one, I say, dear farmer, a Fediana Mudian, that Mahama did him a fellow Mutu. Umupin Musabita Fata, Yakasamunem, why a pa. There's no difference. There's no difference, oh. There's no difference. Mahama, fire warm. Mahama so dum so ansa no mo ko ma meka
ai sa no mo kan atrofo akohifo
dum so no e wo hene enya na asa ba back no Mahama ne legacy wa je bebrato so sia de okotena fia legacy pa wotumi dia ba wiase a the whole world me say me ko hwe ayi me continue ko ayi Sierra television bi so wo mo documentary na me hwe na Mahama to party
to part in my wine.
Or to pad. And I'm saying, hey, pardon a drink, my camera for.
To go.
I acquired certain records. So, when and I'm going to find and I'm going to buy you. Now, we're most of my friend, the president, Plato. Mr. Mafo, I mean, to see what here for Yamin ko bibia one boy Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia because on the day ye pennon because he's a good thoughtful. Osia hini so mo fama na any your muntina position near mo be council na bre because akwa abiam we di empese de ne beba ni din ba akono so de sai kwa bitua ye mpre no Mr. Mafu baba
Mamiti yatobase we pa ni bisi menchi a ye pa your friend Mr. Osei Anthony Osei Ochia ye pa sa nso na mimi akufia pe aso se Ochia they say what they are now certify and straight to their head to be a Ochia Mama Esther and attending you another caller back yes EKD hello
na poma
aja it is saying
nyamiato
e den kopon ase
na
I so
bisha foso
o nyamana do ahoɔdene wɔ hɔ paa
what's me kasa of mo
da bi eto nkan yie paa
oh that's great
yeah
I mean sorry yeah na akwa nyuma na woto I say Mahama is the ho is the ho 24-hour Canyon doom. Mahama is the ho. He's the ho. He's the ho. Mahama, we do you ho and po?
Oh yeah, mana. Oh yeah, tokuro. Nye hope.
Oh yeah, ho. Kese. 5 months, and this year, ho. Yeah, to me, he's the ho. Why you ho and po? Minya, unim. And kayawo. You have a very good message as NPP in opposition. Listen, and you won't call for a bit me two or more so very easy because NDC is full of mistakes. They are not an organized political party. Almost need agenda. Almost need plan. Anti traps are NPP was set. We will catch them. What in here? You won't say, so one will be opponent, One the weak points are. You don't know crown concept.
I've been 10 them now.
Round 1, round 2 na. Obi crown free own free way, measure to be now by crown as well. That is NDC for you because anka yenya very, very, very easy. Now your problem. Which is NPP and CASA internal problems. And if we don't fix our internal problems, we cannot attack your friend saying the outsider, which is the NDC. Now your problem, kese internally, acquire your bone Kennedy. Yes. Oh, say, yes, Corinne ade baako pɛ ana kɔwinsani yi a ɔtumi de gye ne din ɛno ano nso ɔbɛboro adagatam kɔwinsani ade baako pɛ ana kɔwinsani ɛyɛ wɔ kurom a ɔtumi de gye ne din ɔbɛgye ne din sisi a so waboro adagatam oh nano yɛ ɔmanu ɛno ɔdagatam borɔboro yɛ ɛno ano no ɔde agye ne din oni ade papa bia wɔ kurom hɔ ɛne village hɔ Ebini Kennedy. Why they be a nomination forms? Say any campaign. Now why what elections? Yeah, DV2, Minia. 3-4 months down the line. What for microphone the NPP flags go komu. And I'm a yidity. I want my boy here yase. What you want you na Kennedy ya na mi bisa say abobi senitri maya na okikana na. We have to really think and assess this guy. So, sanity because of the Baumia statesman or NPP, onim the value of leadership, okay, and respected the followers of NPP. What is about Baumia or a flag bearer? Minya, obi a wotie bia, bisa wo ho say, what is about Baumia kujina baby ye campaign? Some Montuma me flag bearership. Oko thank you talk. The thank you talk and call ye. The thank you talk a tradition in FPP. So what you say? On kujina baby to a young pian to tum can Samintia Kennedy Darby Ubuno. Young fan is china, the better be sorry na Baumia so me crano. NPP for Madame say, maybe Amodi Madruno, me castle. Why not ferry?
Fede pa.
Uncle be you because on two nanumutu and casamontu mame. And a mammy casam. One more motu abama Baumia. The man is 65% of a flag bearer. Those people, they are still alive.
Yeah, and they are even die-hard fans for Dr. Baumia.
Very good.
No.
Aha, intino, see. I say, Ubi or berry no, Ukotumrika, your race na, Uberi awunim. The Biana mena nakasi, so if you ask me, Ubeninacha, wa muna namon unim, so Beninache. You be. Ubeninacha, ye bold yakra unimo cry. I say, unim musa won Ubeninache and cow. Ubeninacha, wow. And the Kennedy nim say, own to me and yet flag bearer for NPP. Now let me tell you, he's on assignment. Kennedy ne NDC for that sorry. Or no man a shibum. Okay? Or no man a shibum. Intimamenka way. He is not campaigning to get your friend say flag bearership. I would say he is so bitter. Okasepia na ni buofu. Onon kwa de bia ni pa ye boni.
And more yes
Obia to me stop me. Obia so to me cause me nyai. And no obia ka say jai. Obia so ka say obia ka say your friend say chance here. Why until I started say who even opened your friend say nomination forms? Okay? Why na air campaign organ as say apart from Kennedy?
On one air campaign. Nobody's doing campaign apart
from on it. Almost what Jimmy I don't know it to make more.
Oh, and then they say kwasi ankwane ononkwa akontokwa ntokwa de nka nipa menu na
mo Kennedy nkwa na wo political yi only opponent me no ka say only opponent brighter champion te ne baby obi ate ne baby and obi ahwa wo na nkwa wo unu no ho esre twa kwasi ya you see tina make so osane me say ne tibo ana say ebiso a wo say sika to me ma sika to me sika sunsun wa sika to me ma emma wo sam subai bi a ebi kwa ya mfasa dete no but sika to me se sanipa sabi na me say Kennedy why em say sika didi ni trade office okasa to me so ya no oh me ana me dwene mu a me say why no cry me to papa we for 21 linear it office God na for ya to we the better about the Kennedy agyapong we here to better man we say any NPP any maybe Ghana president who are the Saudi Arabia.
I don't see that coming. I don't see that at all.
The ordinary Ghanaian papa. A very unfortunate say NPP lose this election. Na nini na so no Kennedy eka ho. Ye nyini mfim because why? Mame kan se metro. Me wo fa no ye soja ni. Okay? Ya ni cancer be brave. No, or you're one of the bodyguards. Since you're USCC, I mean, okay, say, a friend was over Kennedy, papa, we, I say, I say, hey, over papa, we, to me, that's not careful from near the number. Just Daddy, or Coconaho, Kennedy, nay, your friend is saying, Mahama, any Indian, at Master, it didn't come some. Ghana near one within NPP, NDC for and within NDC, NPP for so and more. And yes, more. And yes, will be poor be answer more. But the Kennedy and then some more. Now, Oka na babontin. And Kennedy cannot be trusted. One in your meeting, only Kennedy year meeting, the next day now abontin. Your problem, no. And the E-Levy, you're a friend, St. Charles and nurse for Ghana nurse for air court strike. And then the check, and sir, a black one, I also resign. I quite your friends and the dollar and semi a topic. Hey, mommy or the private jet buy a topic.
Yes.
Your coach someone want to meet a topic. And send the or what media could even focus on and talk about. The whole year, Crapono. Sir, and some Bakubi and some we are in this if why ye deal dear by ye. You between a car, bomb, and so make us say, Oko platforms, see, ye can't. Obi Paul Kennedy and Oboba will be a dinyape, not Kennedy for supporters. Sorry. Now, I call it debate between NPP and NPP. Now, you need a hona, yeah, on the platforms, so. Wabra, we have to unite against a common enemy. We are the NDC. Now, why na also sir? Kennedy na warrior sir. Now, we platform way. I mean, cousin, a quite the papa. Yeah, now move say NPP penny for 80. Me no say about 10 p.m. or Ghana.
Yes.
NPP penny for be live. You warm cloth for warm tea. Sa program ya ye me no kasa enti se pani bi wu tie ya ye ne mo kasa ya
New York Tinka. What is going on? Okay. I think you're talking here.
All right. Yo, me say NPP penny for more Ghana across the world. Leaders of war baby are mutie program way. Who say nipa or your friend is saying NPP ye ni mu twitwiri form. All bringing the party down. See, I mean, okay, bring my no say, hey, can you that point?
Of course.
Nanka wu mua dear ma wani cry, and you Jimmy no Jimmy Kakra, Mampo hina yase, Minia, no aqua ye within the area of Ashanti region, no Avako Mountain platform. Now you're the camera is also. Now boom, now we can history a winning, and a way call ye no nya percentage, whatever. Minia. We, yedi bumai.
Dabi.
Yem away mumai. Onye penia sabi, ni fie kra na Kennedy or one fie or one macrano. So you'll be own to me. Now, 20 something. Will be a no mamma. And the Ghana buying Bema will be our bodyguard. Anna. Wouldn't say Mahaman and will be our bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yes. Rollins ni yere ne ma ye bebo omo banya to so bewu Rollins nana ne baba obenya bodyguard okay sana Ghana mrate enti Kennedy Japan ne ma 20 something no obedi president Ghana for obema ye be hwe wo ma to so bia biwu sana tie enti ne ma 20 something no Ghana for be hwe wo ma na dabi ye dwene papa Ghana ni ebeto aba mfama Kennedy. Mon kancha ni se onyai no nsua ye friend saying bawomia the lifestyle. Kan wanu tum. On say ye say obi ye friend saying oba kwase akro kan anu tum ya ni bu nyansa ni.
Yeah, of course.
So what you say? Kennedy should learn. No who say or ye penny. Me no no I can make multi platform. Na my and as a press conference, then my catch machita for. Listen, munya botre. Na make and you know, yeah, sometimes you know one ne person na sorry me the matuka boys mommy and konny and go de yeah, there be nipa bi share na nipa wo share wo pushi sa kwa we. Any ono so ni NDC for shibom, any wo so beba. Wo so beba. African India culture ne say, Yamia Yatra ne say, we next Ghana president. And all my just how who's been pay dia to extend this or catch was say or you know be one shall back up your friend saying and one country.
I am sure I could talk that could have you.
Ubeto adaka this you because or your con man who's been pay a con man or reading the pageant or share or read you psychologically, eh? Onya who's what capture our dream per asa. Nana do who knows say oh aqua we crash all you be our tone you know, not for the time for. Enti owusu bempa ehye saa papa yachi okay ana wo pushi ken che campaign asentem wanya ne ntam a ba omi akọ thank you talk nyame you why need you akaze nyame na chuso akwa we so ma me lead Ghana never he cannot because let me tell you 2028 NPP is coming back to power.
Amen.
And you okay opa umpe yes obi anka na komando ne because listen political party like NDC or member government, ni plan. Chef, yes, NDC ba ye was set a committee ma ko 76. Ade bi on person ye bi a set one committee. Could you believe said 24-hour economy or pretty. Already how many member of board your friends committee members? Oh, they are even now sitting on a committee. They don't know how to implement 24-hour economy. And to wait abani. Ni plan. Man kasa no move nyini mposo ngombe tumia we. Okay? NPP will have a lot to talk about Sankrofo. Yen criticize omo nyuma ebe you omadi. You have a chance to come back to power again. So what is it? Enti mumie unite ni ento ken ne yinen sama wodi ne no ne your friend is saying your ye ni adi mumme enokra me problem mumie hu ni say your friend is saying over your friend is saying oye yes if you be a mensa wo get ye no ai
Me that's you.
yo
I know what that
mumie mfa sa
I like your
yo
I know what that for it. But that's you.
Yo, nyame nshiro bia osono busia nyina.
Amen.
Yo, okay, bye.
Bye.
Yo, bye.
Enti abusiamfo na de be na de ai. Mimi oskani kwajo kwa ache mu akwa pa charity maame ai charity nya akọ maame mu akwa ba ye pa. Mimi akofi apia me che ye pa Moses Oduro. Wonso me che dollar man me che ye pa Kwame Dominic. Wonso me che ye pa Nana Atopoma Matewai maye hu adwuma but I want to be controversial. Ai kofi apia ai me che ye pa maame da na apia. Mecha ye pa adwuma mu te se Nana ya ujamfi mecha wonso ye pa Elizabeth Asana mecha Gap Media ewo YouTube. Gap Media ewo YouTube. Gap Media vlog ewo YouTube. O se hwe na chi akwa na nko support no. Yen subscribe na ye mo na chi don no mo adwuma. Me yan bo adwuma pa. Ti me so aso me hwe na chi akwa na support no. Gap Media. Sanso na me wia SKB TV dada na na efe na Kakari TV. O YouTube no so. Me hwe na chi akwa ewo YouTube no so as Kakari TV na support no. Sanso na wo Facebook as SKB TV1. Umewe na chia kwa ne support no. Me maame Elizabeth Asana me chia yepa. Ubetumi nso alike video na wo hwe no. Ubetumi alike. Ya ye hwe doso. Me likes no form. Timisa wasbo more than like video no. Na ye nko yanim. Regina Eba me chia yepa. Galaway Kotifiu. Kotifiu. Asemo. He got away quite a few. Ghana for being doing. Well, we saw someone in Michel Yepa. I see a Abdullah Isa, also Michel Caliph Jabe, Michel Yepa. Hey, I'm on for the community. Me and Kwaku for the other day, also Michel Yepa. Evans and Kamako for Michel Pada was it. No contribution. Gap Media, but I was no contribution. Charles was say breful. Michel Yepa, Vera Asare, Michel Yepa. And I me maame Nori Danyako from Palermo, Michel Yepa da wase. And me ba Alexandra and Michel Yepa. We so asa name Michel. Elekadun sia Michel, Charles or sebre for Michel. Upon Ansu Michel or say Anthony. Me Michel Yepa. That is Anthony Mayweather, Anthony May, where Anthony May leather, what them call enterprise. Tony May enterprise. A boy Juma Euro. Let there be our Ghana there. Italian made come pa or call the wa. Sabe Kevin Wajia body a yajuma. Michemi Kofi appear. Michemi Kofi large. Aye. Chacha Munyan and the Munyan ase. Yep, community. Aye, Kwajua Brefo. Imami Esther Kebarima. Aye. Obaba Kope. Aye. Emmanuel Alesebuno. Abamfo dine hu. Mimi ya jaru kwa pia. Mechia ye pa. Ena nima ko Kevin Kujo. Mechia onsu ye pa. Abusu ameda Munyan ase. Ene mo support. We are happy. It has been a wonderful night. Thank you all for coming here. Thank you for spending your time. And the same time tomorrow, we're going to meet here. Thank you all. May God be with you. Until we meet again, adios.